Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ringwalk Danny.
We have new video from a crash that sent welterweight boxing champion Errol Spence Jr. to the intensive care unit. The crash ejected the boxer, but miraculously, he is expected to be okay.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
It's been a miracle, and I'm a blessing from God that, I haven't had anything serious that would have had me out for a year or two, or just would have been, ending my career. That none of them guys wish that I wasn't back so fast, but I am back, and I want to fight the top names in the division.
I have to ask you about your eye. We were all worried about you when you had to pull out of the Manny Pacquiao fight.
I want to fight, so
You could have got that.
yeah, one eye. I got another eye.
WBC and IBF welterweight champion of the world.
That's why I sat back and I told people I didn't want to tune-up fight. I've been getting the second chance at life, and I've been getting the third chance at boxing. Nobody's more than Terrence Crawford. There's big fish on this side too that, I gotta fry. Like I said, I'm gonna get these belts over here, then I'm gonna come take Terrence Crawford belt because I said I'm gonna be undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
SDS Promotions.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs. Find me on Instagram at NestGTO, and you can catch me on TikTok at Nesta Gibbs. What's going on, Danielle Alvarez?
Champ, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling pretty good. Cannot complain. Woke up extra early today.
What's extra early for you? What time you usually wake up?
I got the alarm set for 4:30.
All right. You got mine set.
I woke up at 3 today. Yeah, but I got everything done. It was actually pretty good, so that's why maybe I'm feeling a little bit better.
Is 3 of them Corvette grind hours?
I guess because I was already scheduling, reading. I spoke to Mauricio Suleiman. Again, 3 is 6 a.m. East Coast, so people are already up and at 'em, you know what I mean? We're the ones like behind.
Yeah, no, that's why I like waking up at 4. 7 on the East.
Mm-hmm.
So
that definitely works. Like I said, something just woke me sooner. But I did go to bed early, man. We went to the gym yesterday. Shout out to Shane Mosley Jr., who we seen. He looked really, really in shape, man.
He'll be heading to San Antonio today for
he's going to San Antonio with Bones Adams, who was also in the gym giving me some tips. Know what I mean? Yeah. Shane came up to the kid like, yo, you working hard. I see you. I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to be like you, bruh. Know what I'm saying? We got to see Blair the Flair. He walked in. Yo, Blair don't.
So he
Blair
ain't training with Freddie Roach no more?
I mean, maybe Freddie's his trainer, and he trains at Bones every now and then. Because I've always seen pictures of Blair in that gym.
Yeah, but he used to train with Bones before Freddie.
Oh, well, there you go.
So
because I overheard Bones say, "Damn, man, no phone call." He's like, "Nah, just show up. This is my house. He'll never turn it off. I love it." Whether he knew ahead of time, which I doubt. Because the minute he opened the door, he's like, hey, fellas, he either recognized us immediately and turned it on, or that's just him. You know what I'm saying? Because it feels like it's him. Yo, it's sad, too, that he lost that last fight because a lot of people are now like, oh, he was a hype job. You know what I'm saying? They all the Earl Spence fans are like, oh, 32-year-old prospect. But bro, I was in the gym with him yesterday, paying attention because you was showering, he was showering. Which shout out to Bone Adams, man. the first gym. Again, Deontay Wilder had a shower in his gym, but that was for the gym. That was for the champ. Stop saying Top Rank, man. That's a fucking promoter. That's like UFC building behind us.
No.
Yeah.
Here's a beauty, right? Because you said that the day we got to Top Rank. Oh, Devin's photo shoot, and how are we gonna get in? And I'm like, yo, I'm good. Cause you ain't think we was getting in. We good.
Oh, so now you gonna say that I don't think we could train it and we
all
will
I'm
be able
saying,
to?
the guy that runs Top Rank's gym is gonna be in our fucking studio.
I hear you. I just feel like there's waiver situations. That's a Top Rank gym,
and that's very well possible, right? Because they got the gym obviously for their fighters.
for their fighters, and we're not under contract with them.
But
that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, why are you hating on Bones? I'm giving Bones his credit.
But
I'm just like, yo, shout out to Bones. He got a shower that you could use.
You are new to Vegas and you like, other than Deontay Wilder, that's the only boxing gym in America with a shower.
You totally misunderstood what I said. I said, I have never been to a gym with a shower other than Deontay Wilder, and that doesn't count because that shower was only for the champ. Like, nobody else was using that shower. I don't even think I seen Marcellus use that motherfucker. I'm serious. So, and it wasn't like this. Like, that's an actual room. Like, Wilder's shower was like a stall in the corner. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. It was usable, but it was for him. At least this one is for everyone that wants to use it. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. I hated, you know what I mean, changing into other. I sweat too much. I'm a sweater, and I'm happy with that. I don't like working out and not sweating. I feel like I didn't work out.
Yeah, no, you need to sweat.
Yep.
You need to sweat. So,
yeah, but some people don't perspire as much as others. Anyway, let's get into our main topic: Erickson Lubin versus Sebastian Fundora. We're gonna be doing predictions. I want to do some early predictions, and because there's so many great fights this weekend.
It's fight week,
I kind of wanted to give everybody their individual preview show, then come back and do it on Thursdays. But yeah, man, breaking this fight down, it seems that the audience, or rather the public, is pretty split.
Extremely split. I mean, so far.
Not just based off our poll, though. There is a consensus out there that Lubin is chinny, but that Fundora is defensively vulnerable. So, like, they equally have these things that give them vulnerabilities and makes it difficult for people to automatically pick a winner. I'm going to check my bookie and check what's the betting odds, because I would want to assume that Erickson Lubin is the favorite.
Has to be, right?
Well, I want to assume that. And oh my God! Give me a screen share. The fuck is that? Huh? Speak it, believe it, receive it? No, tell them what you see.
They got Will Smith and Chris Rock odds available on my bookie.
That's insane.
Look at the split. Look at the split on that.
Fuck the odds, bro. The fact that we were talking about this, they need to give me the Rock odds too.
I got a question for you.
This is beautiful.
That's great.
And it says possible fight. Lord have mercy. Boxing is fucking, we are the main sport. All these other dudes, don't nobody want to try football. People want to play basketball. They want to play flag football. Don't nobody want to actually become boxers except, don't nobody want to actually become those type of athletes.
Right.
Everybody ends up in boxing. You be rich trying to get it. These dudes are millionaires.
I got a question for you.
This is insane. They fucking threw me off with this.
Don't change it. I have a question for you. This isn't even on no funny shit. Are you?
I love that you cleaned it up. Is this? This is finally, because they don't do this. The other producers haven't done this.
That's because of the screen setup, right?
No. I have it. If we go into it,
No, but you don't have any of my apps or nothing like some of these other producers that are not as good as you.
Boom.
Go back to what it was.
No, it's still the same page.
Go back to what it was.
Oh, you want to be on screen? My bad.
No, it's not that I want to be on screen. I've been trying to ask you a fucking question for 2 minutes. You want to be on screen? Are you able to see the odds?
Oh, you mean it's not cropped properly?
No, I don't give a fuck about it being cropped properly. Can you literally see the odds?
Yeah, it says Will Smith.
No, okay, so you can't see the odds from the TV.
Oh, you mean I got to take these glasses off because these are for close, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
Well, I can't see it at all. That's why I'm asking you.
All right, so it says Will Smith, that looks like a minus 500 and Chris Rock plus 300.
Okay. That is correct.
Yeah, these are for close, not far. I'm 20/20 from far, though. That's why I don't need glasses to drive it on. This is just to read. And I'm always on the computer right here, so I got them on.
I got you. Okay.
What was that? You checking me out? You trying to check? What was all that about?
I'm trying to see if I got to go see the fucking eye doctor, motherfucker.
That was his eye test.
You should just assume you should anyways.
That's his eye test.
I've never had any, but I was just curious. I'm like, you the one with the glasses and shit.
Stop lying. I know what it is. He been getting DMs or his little girlfriend's like, why you don't wear some glasses too? And he like, yo, he probably start Googling glasses already and shit. You not old enough, champ.
No,
you still 25.
What do you mean he's not old enough? I'm 24. I wear glasses full time.
True. Yeah, man. Maybe you got to check yourself out. Maybe you had too many motherfucking M16s fired in front of you.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm just saying. I notice my eyes being tired now when I drive at night.
Well, you're on the computer now, probably more than normal.
Danny, you should get what. So my glasses have like the blue tint in them because I got these when I was working, in the games industry. People say it doesn't help. I feel
what games you worked in?
So the ones I can. So I worked for 2K Vegas. So the games that I can say I worked on.
Oh, look at you, fancy NDAs.
Yeah,
and shit.
I got like what, 11 more months on it. But I've worked on.
Then we can interview
you. I mean, you could technically interview me now. I can only just talk about games that are already out.
No, I want to know about the ones you can't talk about for 11 months.
Well,
like.
Look who decided to fucking show. It's our producer Ryan making his way into the building
with Legos.
17 fucking minutes late.
And, he brought the darts.
They're not even the Nerf brand. He brought us some off-brand fucking toy. Look, he trying to hop on the mic. He didn't even throw his headphones on. No good morning, guys. No fucking. No whiteboard, no nothing.
How am I supposed to say good morning? I jumped out of bed so fast today when I realized I was late. I didn't even buckle my belt till I got out the car.
Yo, where's his whiteboard?
Also, I came in here and the first thing. How am I supposed to say hello when the first thing? Oh, look who finally showed up. You say hello to me.
Yo, Ryan, you got to find your board. Now it's missing.
Oh, no, it's not. It's right here.
Oh,
he put it away.
He got a shelf.
He put it away. I mean,
yo, guess what? Guess what you just walked into?
What? Take a look at the screen.
So we were accidentally we were going to find the odds for the actual topic, which is Erickson Lubin, who's fighting here in Vegas versus Sebastian Fundora. When I go find the odds, because that's a tight fight in our opinion in terms of our audience and the public, they don't know who to pick. So we wanted to see what the bookies were thinking. And I got distracted because look at what's on screen. Will Smith, minus 500 versus Chris Rock, plus 300. Can you believe it?
Yeah. No, they put prop bets like this up all the time because it just brings people to their site.
That's crazy.
So it's basically
that was manifestation. I don't care what Ryan's talking about. He's late.
You're right.
No,
his brain's joggy right now.
No, because all of these sites, they also have a thing where if you make a bet and it doesn't go through within like a year and a half or whatever,
they give you your money back.
Exactly.
It's usually by at least for sports, it's usually the end of the year.
Are you kidding me? Do they not have Lubin? This is why I don't want to even. This is what I'm saying. See, this is what I'm saying right here. Ryan, write a note down. We got to call Peter Khan immediately after this show is done. All right, they legit don't have the odds. This is crazy. I'm gonna try and look another way, but find another site. This is crazy.
They have the odds you didn't know you needed though, which were. Will Smith, Chris Rock.
No.
We need the odds for the fight that's actually happening.
Exactly. These fucking guys, bro. Ridiculous.
So, very close fight.
Ryan, you got that email that I had sent you from my bookie with the new rep?
Yeah.
Right.
So,
find out what the fuck is going on.
Definitely.
Yeah, so I came across a couple sites with some odds.
What do we got? Let's go to Pro fucking Boxer Check or whatever. They always got the odds,
So
bro.
that's what I was on.
Okay, they got them, I'm sure.
Pro Boxing Odds?
Yeah.
All right, can I get a screen share, please?
Oh, so that's not a preset. You got to clean it up. Oh, you got to clean his, and then it's always like that? Look at you.
Until we stop going live for this episode.
But so it's per episode?
Yeah, but it takes 2 seconds to do, so it's
still,
not
that's pretty whack. But what up, Danny? What you showing us? What you got?
So, okay, so I'm trying to...
He's zooming it in because he needs glasses.
No, I'm zooming it in.
I'm messing with you, man. Come on. But I see Sebastian Fundora is a plus 120, so he's the underdog.
It opened up a plus 120. Erickson opened up a minus 164 currently.
Oh wow.
Sebastian's a minus 105.
Oh.
Erickson's a minus 139.
So would you call this a pick'em?
Yeah, it's a pick'em.
It's for sure a pick'em.
It's a pick'em, and if you like Fundora, you're in luck because he's a better favorite, a better dog rather. He gives you more money, right? No, damn, he's more of a favorite because of the money.
No.
Yeah, he became the favorite.
No, Lubin's still the favorite. The bigger the minus, the bigger the favorite you are. So you would have to put...
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, I just want to explain to everybody because there may be people at home who don't know.
Or that I confused with all that mumbo jumbo.
So we're just going to use the open line for Fundora and Lubin. So on the open line for Fundora, whenever it's a plus, so in this case a plus 120, you would win $120 out of every $100 you bet on Fundora. And for Lubin, you would have to put 164 down
to make 100.
To make 100. So right now it's put 105 on Fundora to win 100 back, and it's put 139 on Lubin to win 100 back. So. And it's fight week, this is when the money really starts coming in on the fights. Mm-hmm. So we do expect these lines to move some. As you've seen, they have already moved from when they opened. So just something to note.
Yeah, man, that is, I guess this is one of those fights you better off parlaying.
Or picking a method of victory. You get what I'm saying? If right here on what I was just showing, it doesn't give you prop bets. We're good. We don't need it, Austin. We don't need prop bets. They don't have prop bets, but you get what I'm saying? If you find a site that
method of victory, I mean, do you think Lubin has the power? He does has a 68% KO ratio. But when's the last knockout?
You don't need,
knockout of
you don't need a knockout. You get what I'm saying? You could bet.
No, but you said method of victory.
Right, so Lubin decision.
I understand. But there's two different methods of victory. So I went to discussing about the possibility of the knockout.
Oh, okay.
Man.
I think it's a fight that goes decision.
And that's
not what I was asking, but
of course, because if I ask you about the knockout and his probability of getting one, you say I actually don't think he's getting the knockout. Mm-hmm. This is a fight I think is going to decision. Mr. Jumpy over here, I should have never spoke about his poor eyesight.
So now is minus 500 like the most you can go as far as favorite?
You could be minus 10,000. It doesn't matter. I've seen it.
I seen Loma be minus 5,000 versus somebody.
Well, a perfect example with the NCAA tournament going on. How you got the women's Huskies, since they're always in the championship, they're like minus 14,000.
Yeah, I just want to give a huge shout out to South Carolina and Zia Cook from Toledo, Ohio. They won me some money last night.
How much?
About 500 on that.
Oh.
I picked them at the beginning of the tournament. Though.
Wow, 500 for how much? How much you had to put down to make that, bro?
Like 40.
Oh,
$40.
wow.
But you got to understand it was at the beginning of the tournament. So they got
How long ago they had your 40?
Like 4 weeks ago, a month ago.
That's still not bad. That's fine.
Yeah, but you got to
$40 in a month?
It's a tournament of 64 teams.
Yeah, but you bet and forgot probably.
No,
just waited.
I didn't forget, but I waited. I waited because I like South. I'm a Notre Dame fan, but I know their team isn't their team of always. And,
I know nothing about Notre Dame other than
it's my favorite team, college team.
Oh my God, I'm so old.
Hunchback.
I forgot that movie.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Nah,
Rudy.
I was about to say Hunchback of Notre Dame has one of the best soundtracks in a Disney film ever. I just have to get, but yeah, Rudy's.
Nobody watched Hunchback.
Yeah, I ain't
Notre
never seen
Dame.
this shit. I just know it because of the name.
Bro, is there any way to get rid of these bookie guys until they get the fucking Erickson Lubin fight?
It's funny you said that because 2 minutes before you went on there, I had just took a picture. I'm using the MyBookie mug, and I was about to tag them, and then when they didn't have the odds, I'm like, "Fuck this!" I'm just
bro,
Yo,
for real.
Danny,
I think I'm gonna fuck with Bet Online.
Danny, check your T-Mobile today.
You dropping the ball? This guy dropped the ball. What happened to Bovada?
I sent everything over to Kyla.
Oh shit!
Here
I'm
you
not
go.
I'm
he's
not
pushing
allowed to negotiate.
He's pushing it to Kyla now. Oh God. Oh, shout out to Anthony Johnson, who says, "Good morning, Ness and Ringwalk. Good morning
Good
to
morning,
you."
Sam.
And so back to Lubin. You believe no KO?
Yeah, I believe it's a decision fight.
Mm-hmm.
Just that's just my thoughts. You get what I'm saying? I think given the height difference between both men, Fundora towering Inferno at 6'4", Erickson Lubin will
5'9.5".
We'll call it 5'10" for good measure.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a style matchup where both men are gonna try to implement their styles that are contradicting to one another. So it's gonna be, for me, a chess match, and I think Erickson is a better chess player, the more experienced chess player. He's been under those bright lights. To me, it's Erickson.
It's quite telling that there won't be a knockout, but it's boxing, and you just never know. He does have the ratio, but his biggest knockout comes over Jason Rosario, who there's questions over. So
has been knocked out. I mean, he was knocked out years ago
by Gallimore,
by Nate Gallimore, which I was there for. Gets knocked out by Charlo,
and now
got knocked out by Lubin.
So there's questions, especially after the Charlo jab knockout. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
So then you think Gachet, second name on the resume that I would say is the second biggest, of active fighters. Obviously, Ishe could be considered bigger because he was a former world champ or something like that in someone's crazy argument. But for the sake of, the conversation, we're talking active fighters. And then we seen what the son of a legend, Tim Tszyu, did to Gachet. And obviously what Lubin could not. Not to say that he didn't win convincingly, but he also got hurt.
Right.
But he didn't go down where Tszyu went down by the same guy that Lubin went 10. So, that whole who wore it better, who done it better, obviously people, this is a gladiator sport, so they're going to be drawn to the Tszyu performance, even with the knockdown, plus it's the adversity he suffered to come back and win? Or do you prefer what Lubin did, where, he got hurt by the same man that can put people down and knock out Gervonta Clark, but he won a safe decision and didn't have to have a war? I don't know. But it shows that on the high level, it's kind of like Keith Thurman, where he stopped getting the knockouts as the competition stepped up. So, again, is Fundora stepped up competition someone that he's going to go to decision with, or is he, I don't know, Silverio Ortiz, who he's faced and walked through,
Yeah, to me, Fundora's just not as experienced. I think that Lubin, who has Gervonta Clark in camp, will be able to do some of the things that Gervonta did in his fight. It was a split decision draw.
Yep.
And you get what I'm saying? I think he'll have success that way. I think he'll have success there. So it's going to be a chess match, though. I'm telling you now, it's going to be a chess match. Let's remind everybody, Sergio Garcia, Tony Harrison is on the undercard.
Well, before we get to that, let's get to this super chat. First one of the day from Ken Stone, who says Danny needs a St. Louis hat for Team Cunningham.
I agree.
Shaw.
Yeah, I actually do have a St. Louis hat. Oh, there we go. I do have a St. Louis hat. I actually have every hat except the Chicago Cubs. I'm wearing the Baltimore Orioles, which is probably the worst franchise in Major League Baseball. But, the orange kind of goes with my Outcast shirt. I'm going to be honest with you. The issue I've been having with a lot of my hats and I guess outfits is that your boy put on a lot of weight, so I can't fit a lot of my clothes anymore. So,
you was going hard yesterday, man. You put the sweater on, you threw the hood on, and you'll get there. You just got to keep going.
Yeah, we getting at work. I'm making no excuses. I'm just saying, a lot of my clothes don't fit me right now. I had to buy some bigger clothes, but I got some Cardinals gear. Used to
honestly,
go down.
that was the buckle down for me, bro. Like, I literally was like, I'm throwing all this shit out. I'm not wearing 42s. Like, this is garbage. I'm throwing this out. And I forced myself, like, yo, you got to change that closet. You got to make yourself fit in there. I'm telling you, I got down to like 217. I was wearing 34s.
Oh, damn. Hold on. My boy Ryan just reminded me.
What?
You said you was in 34s?
34 waist.
That's you was thin.
Oh yeah, I wish I still fit 34 waist.
34 waist and two. Well, it was when I had the fight in LA at Capotillo's gym. I was 217 and 34 waist, bro. Right now I'm a 36 though. 38.
Ouch.
36, 38, depending on the particular garment.
Yeah. You're not much of a jean guy though, right?
I got some in Vegas though. I've been staying away because like today is about to creep up on me. It's gonna be like 80 something.
Oh yeah, we just getting started.
And it's crazy too. I'm already feeling that the heat is different here.
I told you that.
I wonder why.
It's a dry heat.
No, but it's like the rays of the sun.
Yeah, that's literally the dryness of it. There's no moisture to cool you down at all.
So the UV rays are stronger. Yeah.
I could feel like, yo, it'd be like 68.
It's weird, right? I'm from Chicago. I've gotten sunburned as a kid. Ryan's about to pull his fucking headphones a million miles away. So
he's still asleep, this guy.
Yo, when you get sunburned out here, bro, it's different. You get what I'm saying? It's like it just smacks you. It just comes at you. Like, I've gotten sunburned places in Vegas I've never been sunburned before. Like the tip of my nose. Who gets sunburned on the tip of their nose? You get
People
what I'm
from
saying?
Vegas.
So it's definitely a different heat. A different heat. You got to be careful out here.
Damn. That's not cool.
Got to drink a lot of water too, because you got to think, if you don't feel the heat as much, it's not affecting you as much, but in reality, it's affecting your body. You get what I'm saying? Like the temperature's the temperature.
No, I'm gonna have to get tense. I ain't want to get tense.
Oh, you thought you was gonna be in Vegas without tents? Oh yeah, you was fucking.
I mean, I like fishbowl.
Really?
What?
I hate a fishbowl.
Bruh, I'm a smoker. Like, I try to do anything not to get pulled over.
Yeah, and
tents get you pulled over.
I'm not saying you gotta get limos, but I don't have limos or anything like that. I don't even have.
Well, the backs you can have like basically like completely.
I would
out.
never tint the back window of that vet. Then you can't see the sexy engine in the mid. What's wrong with this man? That window should never be tinted. Whoever tints the window on that vet is a
I mean, I give you one summer, and then you're gonna be like, I need to tint that window.
No, but the window doesn't
that window
actually
shows
hit 'em.
only it doesn't hit
the
me.
back window.
It's the driver side window. I'm feeling that shit on my leg.
Yeah,
on
I think you can have 25%.
Nah, look, let me tell you, if you don't,
on
if
a
you don't,
68 day.
let me tell you, if you do not get window tints, just be ready to carry a couple face towels with you because you're gonna need them to drive on the steering wheel.
Lord,
I'm not even kidding.
I gotta get the thing for the window to cover so the inside don't get hot.
I'm talking about. I've drove with gloves on because sometimes I forget to put the shit up, so I like throw the glove on because the steering wheel will be too hot.
Oh my
Throw
god!
a towel on your leather seat to not burn your ass. Yeah, it's Vegas.
See, this is why I can't wait to get to the new building. We actually got
covered parking.
Covered fucking parking, man.
Yo, real tip. In the summer.
Kitten paws.
In the summer, when you get into your car, let it air out for like 30 seconds before you get in.
I got remote start, man. What's wrong with y'all crazy nigga?
Dude.
Yo.
No, hold on.
Sorry, I don't get paid Nestor money. I don't got no remote.
I'm curious to know
Bro, they sell
why.
remote starts. Listen to me. When I was heavy in the cars, like doing my own shit, racing them and everything, they have remote starts for $99. I'm pretty sure you could Google right now to Amazon you some shit for $59 with a YouTube video for you to fucking do your own remote start. Little cheapskates.
Yeah,
Get your remote start.
And then you void the warranty.
I guarantee you Google it right now. You have to be able to find it.
That car is a 2001.
Every car could start remotely unless you got fucking, what's this? I don't even remember what's this called no more.
A manual shift?
Remember when the automatic and shit was here? Because those was those was clack downs. You fucking break them down with a screwdriver. So maybe those you can't do.
Wait, what do you mean by this? Like that's how you shift? Yeah, my truck right there has that.
Now you can get automatics on those too, though.
Yeah, you got to be able, because I had it on a Yukon.
I had it on my Trailblazer.
Bro, this is not a car I don't have remote start. Like unless it's manual, it's not recommended. But they'll still put them on. If you want that, they gonna put it on. You just make sure every night you got your emergency brake and you left it in neutral. But some people like to leave it in first gear so it doesn't roll if it's on a hill or if their EB somehow magically fucking stops working in the nighttime. People crazy, bro. But yeah, get the remote starts, gentlemen. What's wrong with y'all? That shit is mad cheap, and it's a convenience, bro. I'm remote starting right now.
Yo, Brandon said I gotta put a stop to this 5 days a week untitled shit.
Yeah, man. That's what a podcast is, bro. We talk shit. We shoot the shit. But we do want to, discuss long form and short form content on the next Untitled. Speaking of Untitled, you should definitely check out this week's episode. It aired last night. 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We had two amazing guests, two entrepreneurs, two guys that have been on the Forbes under 30 list and have started multiple companies, man, that have been majorly successful. I mean, sheesh. These guys have had a lot of success, and I'm talking about Al Madden and obviously Wayne from the Creators Club. These guys have been featured on TMZ. Obviously, Jay-Z
wearing their hat, right?
That's what blew them up. Jay-Z wearing their hat, then Rick Ross, then Meek Mills, and it just, from there, it was pretty much a wrap. But we got a super chat we need to get to out in Midwest boxing. It's looking like, right? Let me see who's next.
So I trust God's word, and God's word's been treating me very well. I'm healthy, strong, and about to knock Earl Spence out in Jesus' name.
Looks like Midwest boxing says remote start can kill your warranty, bro.
I'm not. I'm not worried about warranties. I don't have any.
Let's hypothetically assume it can kill your warranty, right? That won't happen with a person who bought his car from the dealer because it comes on the car. That I didn't ask for remote start. Shit's automatic feature. You understand? My last Honda automatic feature, because if you get a certain trim, right? Because you can get a Honda LX that doesn't come with remote start. It also doesn't have leather. That's just a cheaper version. But if you get the more expensive 1.5 turbo or 2.0 turbo, these cars come with automatic features. Like if you want a sunroof, you can't get an LX on a Honda. You must get a 2.0. And now because you want a sunroof, you're forced to get that electronic transmission.
See, here in Vegas, I feel like most people don't buy leather though because that's just like fucking cooking yourself alive out here. Every car.
Well, I wasn't a vegan, man. I wasn't a lost vegan until the other day, man. So, and truthfully, you can't get a vet in cloth. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I mean, it seems a little like sacrilegious to do that. To just be like, I'm gonna buy a vet with
that vet. The interior is the sexy part of it. So it's like, what the fuck? Yeah. Anyway, man. Anyway, looks like our poll has Erickson Lubin versus Sebastian Fundora predictions. Lubin by unanimous decision is coming in at 34% of our votes. So if you haven't already voted, head on over to youtube.com/The Boxing Voice and place your vote. Next option is Lubin by KO, which is 29%, even though, I don't know, we just kind of touched on that. He can always clip him. But I don't think that a knockout is the high probability here. I think it's going to be a chess match. Honestly, even though Fundora is the type to make it more of a street fight, I feel like he loves being on the inside instead of using his height and reach. But Fundora is coming in at 16% unanimous decision. And by KO, he's only at 21%, which is crazy if we look at the odds. Obviously, Lubin is the favorite, but a lot tighter than what our poll is indicating. If you haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to obviously help us grow and put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans. We got a couple of interviews scheduled for you this morning. Real fantastic treat if we can get who's scheduled to be in at 7 a.m. We got Frank Steya scheduled to be in, and I really want you guys to hear his story. I think you'll be intrigued and inspired. And then we'll have up-and-coming prospect Sean Brewer, trained with Bone Adams. Actually met this kid in Atlanta when I called his pro debut, and kind of been high on him ever since. So obviously we're here in Vegas and he's training out here. I'm like, let's do it. And we'll get out to the phone calls in the meantime and give you guys an opportunity to kind of chop it up and make your own predictions while we get to, or rather wait for our first guest. So let me go out to...
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
And if you want to call in, we're using Discord here. I'm going to have my producer go ahead. Austin, place that in the live chat, please. And I will pin it. I also have pinned right here, ask Frank Steya a question. If you want to ask him a question, you can obviously do so by signing up to our Patreon page and going ahead and looking for the respective posts, or actually just clicking that link. But I do also want to go ahead and shout out a few people that have joined Patreon. And we got, let's see here. All right. Looks like Joe Valderrama. Shout out to you, champ. Jordan Baker signing back up. And we got Jazz signed up. Looks like No Name. How do you do that? Did he really put no? Yeah, he's got No Name. But he's been a Patreon for the last 2 days. So, No Name. Sending you love even though not even you know that I sent you love since you put No Name. And then we got Pierre Smooth. Shout out to Pierre Smooth. Yeah. And Nelson, Shout out to Nelson and DR. Appreciate you guys. Obviously, we will be dropping some BTS footage from last week's show. This week, we're going live on Patreon. Literally live immediately after our Friday night show on Patreon for the uncut version of Friday. And it's going down. We got a lot of stuff planned. Things are finalizing in the background. We'll probably have more details for you tomorrow. But as of right now, I think we've secured our special guest who's going to join us. I'm going to tell you guys who's going to join us. And I'm only going to tell you who's going to join us because this particular person seen our shows and they're like, oh, those guys can't drink. I'm going to drink them under the table. And I'm like, well, first of all, I ain't no drinker. I'd smoke anybody the freak out, all right? But you already know. Kitten Paws doesn't smoke. You know what I mean? They rather play with balls of yarn. But this particular guest goes by the name of Cynthia Conti. And she's going to join us on our live fight chat on Friday. And you know it goes down on Fridays. So join us. She's going to be replacing Johnny Rice. So that's who she's replacing, right? Our special fighter guest, you know. She's not going to be replacing any of the talent that we have normally gotten. So stick around. There's going to be some surprises. And obviously with each show we keep tweaking. I am happy to announce that the last one, right, has been the best one. Analytically, views, subscriber gain, super chats, engagement. So it's obviously we're kind of getting to a place of what it is that you guys particularly like on those Fridays, and we're going to continue to poll you and ask you specific questions to continue to kind of hone in on exactly what it is that works best for us. So again, just happy to announce that last one is doing extremely well, outperforming both the first and second episodes. So yeah, man, credit to you guys for tuning in and spreading that word, man, because it also reached more new people. I mean, just yesterday, it had about 3,000 unsubscribed views. So that is also great, right? The algorithm likes it and is putting it out there to new people.
Just so you know, ever since you announced who the guest host on this Friday show will be, the chat's gone crazy.
Well, there you go.
They are very excited.
There you go. We're working every episode. We're trying to make it better than the last. We had meetings yesterday. We had meetings, the day of the show for this week. So we already had last week's show done and preparing for it, but also planning for the next one and just continuing to tweak, man. And we still have to figure out a way, Ryan, to, I guess, get those 420 ideas. Now we're down to 15 days. We really need to figure out what we're going to do. Wednesday, we only do one show, so it's definitely a morning show thing. I want to do, obviously, some sort of weed theme, that I don't know.
I have an idea.
You know what would be amazing? But this, me saying things out my mouth isn't as easy as getting them accomplished. But like, obviously, the whole weed thing, Wiz Khalifa has a dispensary out here called Reef. If he happened to be in town because it's 420, he's already doing promotion for Reef. A little sit down. Have him sitting across from me right there. It's very difficult. But you got to speak it, believe it, receive it. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
You never know what you get till you ask or till you try. So just saying, that would be definitely right on theme with a 420 edition of TBV which is going to be on a Wednesday, right? Just to double check. But we are opening up these phone lines, so you know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. And don't forget, I need you to tell a friend to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I don't really care about subscribers. They really don't do much in terms of finances and or growth, but they definitely do something in terms of, respect, right? Like if I had a couple million subs, I'm pretty sure people would be more inclined to sit down regardless if we have a relationship or not. You know what I mean? Like when Howard Stern offers you a chair, you go sit. Oprah offers you a sit down, you go sit. Ellen, and those names go on and on. Rogan.
Smith?
Yeah, Jada Pinkett Smith offers you
an entanglement.
If she offers you an entanglement, you definitely take it. But if she offers you a sit down on the red table, you gotta fucking take it. Because that's, we're talking about millions of views, right? Most of those people generate millions of views. So, speak it, believe it, receive it. That's all. Speak it, believe it, receive it. But if you're on Blog Talk, I just need you to press that one time, and then I can go ahead and connect live with you. And if you're on Discord, I just need you to go ahead and raise your hand, and that'll notify me and Austin that you're ready to rock and roll, and we can also get you on the show. And we're about 9 minutes out from our scheduled first guest. I'm gonna go to Oscar in San Antonio. What's up? Austin, you got the line open on Blog Talk? No, you don't. I hear nothing. Hit the button, Austin. Oh, he's right. It's open.
What's up, man?
What up, Oscar?
What's up? Yeah, man. My phone's tripping, man. Fucking nice. We're talking about Sebastian Fundora versus Erickson Lubin.
Yes, sir, man. Who you got?
Man. I don't know, man. I got a 50-50, man. I haven't seen Fundora get hit, and I know he's green, but I've seen Lubin get hurt quite a bit of time, so I got to take 50-50 to tell you the truth, man. That's just me, in my opinion. What do you think?
I am picking Lubin, but it is a tight fight. The odds are tight. On our poll, Lubin is a slight favorite. I'm going to go ahead and get you on mute. Shout out to all my sanitation workers. I'll say it for you. I know you're on the garbage truck right now, and we're getting some feedback. But yeah, I'm riding with Lubin. I've been, man. It's crazy. Me and Lubin don't even have a better relationship. It's like I told him, bro, when I mean, it was just years ago anyway, the whole point. I've been following him. I've been going to his camps and shit. And I was happy to see, actually, I seen pictures yesterday of Jason Galarza in the camp with Kevin. That made me happy because Jason started Erickson. And, sometimes we sit here and we play Monday morning quarterback and say a fighter needs to change trainers, but I wouldn't ever want to see someone leave who they started with. Like, I know I didn't have the same energy for AJ, but that's just because he needs a change, and he did bring in Angel and keep McCracken. So maybe I didn't have this energy in the past. I'm just saying, sometimes it's okay to keep your guy if you're bringing in another guy. And even if you don't keep him, it's good to have him around because, we don't even know if Jason Galarza is financially being paid or is he just there because he loves Lubin. Lubin lived with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you don't stop loving someone because you're not financially or you're not in business together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still built that bond with you. This is still your biggest moment. I still want to be there for you. I don't know just because I seen a picture that his former trainer's back in the corner means that he's being paid. But shout out to Lubin for having him there, man. You know, because this would be a special moment for him if he wins this eliminator. And, you know, Jason, I want to say from the outside looking in, obviously I don't know any personal situations, but he deserves to be there. He deserves to be there.
Yo, just off the top of my head, I feel like all of Lubin's fights after the Charlo loss, I remember Galarza being in his corner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like as a second to Kevin Cunningham.
After oh, so you saying he's always been a second?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying, obviously, that's who he started with, right? But
Yeah.
once he got Kevin, he's always been there as well. So
Okay. I've always seen him posting. I've never always seen him in the corner, though. I've always seen him still posting because I've never stopped following him. And his son, and you know, he got a son named Dennis Galarza.
yeah, who
It's like a
fought
lightweight?
Ishe? No.
He's light.
Who he fight then? He fought. I remember he having a notable fight.
Just Google. It's Dennis
Yeah.
Galarza.
I just remember being at his fight. I thought it was Ishe that I remembered him fighting, but you're saying he's a lightweight.
Yo, so
did you see Nuz, did you see those the I'm sorry, what's the fucking word I'm looking for? The tweet that Errol Spence made responding to somebody regarding Devin Haney and Kambosos.
Did you see your title?
Yeah.
Oh, so you was just being like an official podcast host leading me into the topic?
Well,
or did you not notice that I put it in the title?
No, I noticed you put it in the title. I'm just saying.
I totally seen the tweet, bro. You know, Spence is basically riding with Haney. He's picking him to win undisputed, and he told a fan that tweeted him being Earl Spence Jr., he told that specific fan, like, hey, I might end up going to the fight, which was amazing. And then obviously, you know, Haney replied with the shaking hands emoji and the 100 emoji, like, yo, you know, like that's what's up. Like, thank you, you know, showing love. And I'm gonna give you a screen share of the one tweet in question now. And this is Earl saying that he hopes so. I'm rocking with him. This fight just might go. So that would be amazing for Earl to show Haney some support, because yesterday we had Evan Korn on from Top Rank. Obviously works closely with Bob, and they both continue to say that Devin can be that next All-American superstar. And you know, to get I guess get that love from Earl, get that support from Earl. Earl fans see that Earl is showing the young Devin Haney can maybe trickle into Earl fans now supporting Haney.
Yeah, no, look, I want to say
I'm good.
I want to say last week you and I were just discussing American superstars and, you know, their drawing power.
Mm-hmm.
And Earl was atop that list for the Americans.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, him and Gervonta atop that list. And
can we get a screen share?
For Devin, that would be huge to see, you know, those Earl fans to switch over and become now Devin Haney fans, supporting Devin Haney.
You gonna scale me down just slightly?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Call him drop the ball. You gonna get nice, don't worry. This is gonna be like, you know what I'm saying?
And then you gonna come with us.
Yep. There it goes, nice and
there we go.
Visible. So this is obviously Devin saying like, thank you, you know, a little handshake, like that's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thank you. You know what I mean? You keeping it 100. I rock with you, you rock with me. You know what I mean? I like it, man. This is what we need. We need more of this, like networking. This is networking. If more fighters supported each other, you know, genuinely posted each other, like, oh shit, Haney's fighting tonight, Earl's fighting tonight, y'all better tune in. This is my guy. He's about to put on a show. Your followers now want to see him.
Right.
Or you're at least attempting to drive your followers there. But
it was the Ladarius Miller. I saw Dennis Garza
fight. Yes, from TMT. We're good on that. Let's get out to our first Discorder. We're good on the screen share, Champy.
We have TBV's People's Champ.
TBV's People's Champ. These guys got so many names. TVB. Is that Brandon? I don't know. I'm assuming it's Brandon.
Yo, speaking of Brandon, did you see he posted in the chat like, "Where's Kean? Tell him I'm gonna come produce the show."
So Kean was in the chat earlier. They were getting into it today. Yeah.
Kean and Brandon?
Yeah. Little producer on producer crime right there.
Like, where
do we get involved?
When you say get into it, because like when I get into it with somebody, I'm trying to put hands on you.
Just for, chat getting into it. Just like, oh, what do you do, Brandon? He's like, I'm a professional talk shitter on Kean person. That's what I do.
That's funny.
But Brandon don't need to be here. I mean, obviously he needs to be here. I would have preferred him here. You know what I'm saying? We've already established that. And
Kean said, "What unique talent do you have, Brandon?" Yo, they are fucking hilarious.
Border Wars?
But this no.
Get them in on it.
Bro, Brandon is bigger than me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bro, dude used to be like 300. He's fucking weightlifted down to like 254 muscle. Let me find his eye just so you can see. Yo, he had a Border Wars fight. Dude pulled out with more experience. Like, fuck that. I ain't find that mammoth. Too big, bro. They scared. Let me see. Look at this guy. Let me get a screenshot.
Yo, Brandon said Kean Howard Stern in 1989 called. He wants his stick back. Yo, these guys are hilarious.
Look at Brandon. I don't think Kean wants to fight. And he, what's that? 225 he bench pressing right there.
Kean will just do flips.
Those are like 35s he curling. That's what 225s. Two. What's that? That was about 425s.
Are you
right
sure
there.
he's not going to get tired from all those muscles?
No, he slimmed down from 278. He was like 278,
right? Which is what The Rock will do.
But The Rock never fought. Fucking Rock's choreographed fighting and shit. Oh, here go one with the boxing voice shirt. Oh shit. I gotta get that logo once again. That was exclusive.
How tall is he?
Bro, he's taller than me. Or as tall. Oh, here goes some boxing right there. There you go. Who wants to be the bag?
Brandon, comment in the chat. How tall are you?
Hey, who wants to be the bag? He too flat-footed right here, but you can see there's a lot of power. All right, we're good. We got Johnny Rice for his ass if he ever come to Vegas. See what he could do with Johnny. But who's on the line? Who's that right there?
So I don't want to butcher it, but I think it's GTR Night 1.
Okay, GTR Night 1. Gamer tag.
We still have TBV's People Champ in the call.
Oh, he's
waiting.
there. What up, Carl? Did we ever play his intro? Nah, that's why he ain't said nothing. My man's like, yo, I ain't talking.
Shout out.
Hello, ladies.
Anybody that know me know I've been a player, whether it was in Alabama, Ohio, or anywhere around the globe.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
I've been smashing Telly Swifts, man. I didn't have to become a millionaire to get that caliber of woman. One of the people's choices, one of the fans' favorites, a guy that can galvanize this crowd, such as myself.
He's too ugly to be the world champ. The world champ should be pretty like me.
The AJ of trucking. Yep, Brandon in Cincinnati.
SDS Promotions.
What's up, fellas? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, as far as this fight, I got Lubin winning a unanimous decision. I think if Fundora tries to fight with the slow pace like he had fought against Garcia, kind of scale back, that's feeding right into Lubin. He's gonna have to push the tempo and be aggressive like he usually is. his best shot is to overwhelm Lubin early, get him out of there within the first 5 or 6 rounds. If it goes past 6 and Lubin's able to weather the early storm, I think he'll cruise to a unanimous decision win. The one I'm torn about is Tony Harrison and Sergio Garcia. I didn't like the way Harrison looked his last.
Yo, he's a huge underdog. He's a huge.
Sergio Garcia ain't a bum, so I don't know about that one.
Austin airdropping to himself, all on my man call.
Yo, they got Garcia like a
Saturday full of fights all day. Great shit, a great month of boxing coming up. So got a lot to talk about. But other than that, y'all have a good one, man.
All right.
Have you seen the odds for the Garcia Tony Harrison?
No.
Wherever you can find it, because they don't have on all sports books. But I saw Garcia minus 500 and Tony Harrison a plus 350. They disrespecting Tony.
I mean, Tony's getting old. No,
he's getting old, but a plus 350. He beat the current unified champ at 154 pounds. Like, come on, man.
Wait, so every time they chat during a call, we hear that's them talking? What is that?
No, I'm just trying to fix some things on the back end here. It's just whenever I select a setting on Discord, it makes that noise. It's usually like when we're not in a call and I'm doing something, I usually just mute it so we don't hear it.
All right. If you're on Discord and you want to join the call, I need you to raise your hand. Use that raise your hand feature, and that will allow you to be placed in the live call. And if you're on Blog Talk, I need you obviously to hit that number 1, and it would also allow you to be placed in the live call. Yeah, man. Hopefully, let me check in with Frank. Danny, you want to stop texting and take over the air while I check in with Frank?
Yeah, check in
with
with Frank.
Oh, yeah, check in with Frank. What are you doing? You on Fashion Nova again over there, buddy?
I'm on YouTube, you know.
What are you doing on YouTube?
Working with our people, bro. You get what I'm saying? But we are awaiting our first guest of the day. Frank over at Top Rank. A very interesting story and very influential to us in a way.
Yeah.
Very influential to us in a way. It'll be nice to share. I know I was surprised when I heard the story from you. And I think it'll be nice to let some of these TBV listeners, hear the story. And on top of that, for Frank to get his
tomorrow's Wednesday. Oh, shit. Who we got tomorrow at 7? Oh, good. We got Frank tomorrow. I'm like, yo, are you still going to make it? He's like, yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm like, shit, you're right.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Drop the Ball.
Nah, man, just like always working.
Oh, that's what we're calling it.
Yeah. I was ready to go today. So, damn, that fucking blows. I was
excited for Frank.
Yo! That's so whack.
But who we got up there, Austin?
We got Hawk up next.
Damn. So we are scheduled to have Sean Brewer at 7:30. Which I'm sure he'll be in the building, and that's definitely Tuesday.
Yeah. But let's get to Hulk in Maryland.
What time is it? What time?
Hulk in Maryland.
Tommy, I can knock you out, man.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
TheBoxingVoice.com. Great show. Yes. Dan and Brandon. I'm out.
SDS Promotion.
Hulk time.
You muted.
Yo, so he just hit me like, yo, I could get that 8:30 today or same time tomorrow. I'm just leaving for tomorrow. So we have somebody every day.
Yeah, let's leave him for tomorrow. Hulk,
I'm muted.
You good? You good?
Okay. Good. What's up, TBV? How y'all doing today, fam?
We straight.
All right, cool. I'm on the Discord. I tried to figure that joint out.
Oh, we got Lubin tomorrow. I like Lubin. I like his style of fighting, but when he gets caught, I just don't like how he get caught. He's gonna be getting hit on top.
So you going with Fundora?
Fundora. I'm going with Fundora. I believe Fundora is going to be hitting him like on the top parts of his head, and that seems to always make him wobble. Yeah, other than that, he's a good boxer. He just don't take punches well when they get hit up on the side of his head. So I got to go with Fundora for the money. But
He said for the money.
yeah, I got to go with Fundora. I put my money out there because I seen Fundora look a little sloppy in his last fight, but the punches didn't make him. You know, I seen Lubin look like he was ready to go when he get hit. I just got to see him do something different other than that. But that Spence talk about going to see Haney. That's that real stuff there. I told you, man. Spence is the G. Spence is the OG. I got Spence stopping the Ugas. So I can't wait for that fight. He gonna stop Ugas. That fight ain't going the distance neither. Ain't it another fight this weekend though?
Yeah.
Oh, good luck.
Golovkin Murata. Yep, that was yesterday's show. What's your pick on that, Hawk?
I got Murata.
Me too.
I got Murata, bro.
Me too, Hawk. Make sure you watching that fight.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll be doing the live fight chat 5 a.m. Eastern, 2 a.m. Pacific this Saturday for Golovkin Murata.
Okay, well I'll definitely be on there and watching and listening to y'all.
All right.
So great show, fellas. TBV, y'all number one.
Appreciate you, Hawk. Thanks for calling in, brother.
All right.
Who else we got? Who's that?
I'm being told that the Reef dispensary belongs to Burners from Cookies. Remember that dude that made cookies?
Yeah. So Reef belongs to him as well?
Yeah.
Because apparently I was hearing that they got 2 cookies out here. And that you remember how I told you how the one I saw, I was kind of disappointed. It didn't live up to the ones of LA. And apparently that one is a franchise. So you're able to franchise Reef. And the second location is actually owned through them. So
You mean franchise cookies?
no, franchise, cookies.
Okay.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant for sure. But who we got up there, Austin?
So we have Izzy WWW. No E, but 3 W's.
I wonder if that's Oklahoma.
Izzy. Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, we hear you.
Hey, Izzy, what up? That is Oklahoma.
Hold up, my friend. Hold up, my old friend. How are you?
I'm good, man. Just grinding.
Awesome. Hey, Danny, I'm new. I haven't been on in a while, but I like your presence on the show, man. I think you add to it. It's good.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm a Navy vet, so I'm with you on there. I was over there.
Man, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you.
Hey, likewise, sir. My picks, I got Fundora too. I'm with Hawk on that one. I got Triple G by easy potential knockout stoppage, and then I got I don't think y'all mentioned, well, you had him on last week, but I got to go as a live dog in that fight, and I think y'all need to check the odds on that one because I think they're pretty wide.
Yeah, we'll check those odds. You know, so because of all the fights this weekend, we chose to break it up. So we did yesterday. Obviously, we did the what fight did we cover yesterday, Ness? What fight was it for this weekend?
Ryota Murata.
Yeah, Triple G Murata, and then we did Lubin today. We'll do Ryan tomorrow, and then Thursday we'll kind of preview everything, and we'll, our betting show on Friday. But let's not forget that Ryan Garcia Manuel to go fight on Dazn this Saturday, San Antonio, Texas.
Hey, that's it for me. I just wanted to check in, figure out this Discord thing, but I appreciate y'all as always, and that's nice talking to you.
All right.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
And it looks like we might have someone ready on Blog Talk. I believe this is... It ain't Ricky. This is... All right, I'm going to have to use it. Fudge. I feel like something in Harlem.
Something in Harlem,
I think. Or we'll see. We're getting there. T minus
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not from Harlem.
Okay.
It's Jaime from North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yep. What up, Jaime?
Yo, what up, guys? How y'all doing this morning?
Chilling.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Looks like we got a lot of back-to-back cards, man. I'm excited. Looks like we're booked till about June?
Yeah.
A lot of great fights.
Yeah, man, definitely a lot of great fights. Which one are you most excited for?
I'm excited for Kambosos Haney. You know, I'm looking forward to Ryan coming back. What's the guy you guys interviewed the other day? Togo?
To go, yep.
Dude sounds confident, man. He might hit Ryan with some, you know. But, you know, I got Ryan, and then who's it, Lubinson?
Erickson Lubin fights
Fundora.
this weekend. Yep, that fight's on Showtime this weekend.
Yeah, man. Look, I didn't really like how Fundora was looking against Garcia. So I got Lubinson edging out split decision. So I'm really looking forward to that one. And you know, I wanted to ask you guys a question, man. I know you guys are pretty close to the Haney camp. Do you guys know if he's doing the month of fasting? I know he's a Muslim brother. So that's pretty interesting, you know, if he's taking part. I know a lot of fighters.
I know his father is. But they didn't confirm. He hasn't confirmed whether or not
Devin is. But
I did just speak to his father, who acknowledged that he is about to go into Ramadan and he's going to quit smoking for that time.
Okay. You know, it'd be interesting, man, if he does. You know, it's a whole nother level of focus. That, you know, probably added another gear to his game. But, you know, we'll see what's up, man. I still got Haney edging out a UD against Kambosos. But, yeah, man, that's all I got. Ramadan Mubarak to all my Muslim brothers out there. And shout out TBV, the best show on the internet, man.
Appreciate it.
They lit up on Discord.
So next we have Lidslow.
Hey, what up, Lidslow? In Decatur, Georgia.
Get your ass in the ring and swing, man.
BoxingVoice.com. Hey, Daddy. Boxing thinking man's game. This is dollar skill up here. You gotta get it out and think of motherfucker. That's what
BoxingVoice.com. Lidslow. Nothing. Who's next?
Who
We got J-Mac.
Who next?
J-Mac. What's up?
I'm in the ocean. You say you the big fish. I'm looking for you. Maybe if Spence get his tail out his butt and he'll fight me.
You are watching a master at work.
Y'all get practice, baby. When I stop him, y'all gonna say he was too weak.
Oh, big in the motherfucker, man. We ain't gonna be able to fire your punk ass out.
What you wanna bet? You can bet 100,000 on that. Let's bet $1 million.
I'll break your fucking neck.
J-Mac, New Orleans.
Don't like what I said, nigga? Do something fucking about it.
No. Give me the towel. Give me the towel.
SDS Promotion.
Get ready for the back attack.
Yo, Young Austin, don't say sorry. Be careful. I don't hear no complaints.
I didn't say sorry.
I'm just a little movie line I try to snatch right quick. And that's why I think Ness laughed.
I mean, I know the movie. You good.
All right. I'm a little caught off guard with the topics. Give me some more of that free time like you do when you act like you like me. That's what the show about.
We just predicting Lubin and Sebastian Fundora, trying to individualize each fight because we got 3 big fights this weekend. Plus, we're talking about Spence tweeting out that he's picking Devin Haney in the undisputed fight, and he even might go to Australia to show support.
Okay, I got I was leaving with leaning with the 6 foot guy, but he likes to bring that chin down a little bit, and I think Lubin actually fight tight enough, and he throws good enough combinations the way he can place those shots. And I think he'll be very vulnerable and susceptible. I think he does have effective punching power, and doing accumulation of getting hit, he actually might hurt him a few times. Possibly might even knock him down a few times. So I'm leading with Lubin in that fight against Sebastian. For Spence and Haney being united, that's pretty cool. I think they both should support each other. I don't remember where Haney stood at when it come down to Bud versus Spence, but if he is messing with Spence, he definitely should support each other. I don't know about Spence going to Australia, but if he feel like that's the need, he needs the support. Just the fact that he put it out there and shared it, pretty much to me supports. But if he feel like he need to show up and support Haney, we all team Haney, at least me over here. Go give him that support, and maybe he can show up when Bud knock his ass the fuck out in the next fight. Because Devin go get the undisputed. Spence ain't. That's my call.
Let me get a screen share. What do you think of these, Daniel?
Visually, not bad. I'd have to put the glove on to see the feel, but visually, not bad.
A lot of people in our community, why can't I make this one bigger? What the hell?
Unlike it, maybe? I don't. There we go.
A lot of people in our community like these. We were sponsored by this particular company. It's called Bravos in the UK. Shout out to Xavier Miller for the plug. The trainer of Dillian White is actually the person that put us in contact with this company, and Bravos has been sponsoring us. But since we're looking to purchase quite a few dozen gloves to give out to our pound for pounds, Stainless, Jordan Baker, Andre Dakota, because we get all these guys in the studio. We need to start getting their autographs
Absolutely.
For our patrons. And
Absolutely.
Everlast is who I normally deal with. This is what Everlast signature glove looks. It's not for...
I have some signature gloves.
These are not for fighting or competition or training at all. These are strictly for signature. So I'm used to seeing autographs on this glove, so I feel drawn to this glove. But what do you think of the other options?
Well, look, the thing with a autographed glove versus a traditional boxing glove, the biggest difference is the
weight.
Not just the weight, but also the structure of the glove,
Yes.
right? So I have several autographed gloves on autographed gloves. You get what I'm saying? So I have what I purchased. They have cases, and it's basically like a plastic. It's basically like a 5x, I don't know, maybe a 3x5 piece of plastic inside of the case. So when you put your autographed glove in there, since it is a little flimsy, it straightens it out, makes it look nice and pretty and firm for you. So I've never had an issue with the Everlast gloves for that reason, because I just use those, make them look nice and pretty. But no, the other gloves aren't bad.
They out of stock, man.
Yeah, the other gloves aren't bad. I am certain though that you were probably thinking of a difference, maybe like a custom glove, right? Or what were you thinking?
What do you mean custom?
Yeah, I'm saying like would it be the red and white glove with the cougar on the face of the glove that you were just showing?
Well, that's their logo. It's probably always gonna have that.
Oh, okay.
That's their logo.
I thought you were going like your own colors.
Well, I mean, this isn't like some Pakistani company. This is a legit glove company. So you don't get
like
custom. We're not Canelo to get custom Everlast. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he fights in the no boxing, no life, but
he's sponsored by Everlast. The MX line is his.
Right, but what I'm getting at is
the one your co-host trains in.
Oh, I had to think about who you were referring to.
It's all right.
I'm like, yo, who's my man's talking about?
It's all right. I've been researching, but I'm not gonna buy them anymore. I was gonna buy these glasses, these Ray-Bans. They got cameras right here. You seen them yet?
No.
They got 2 cameras right here, but they only record 30 seconds. But I say that to say this. You're lucky that they only record 30 seconds.
Why?
You try to laugh at me right now. Get you on camera and show everybody your little bag work, see how you looking. See, I'm too busy with the gloves on to record you. But if I had those glasses, it'd be like, yo, what you doing, Danny?
You got a GoPro.
You know what I'm saying? What you? It's just, I kind of wanted them, but once it said 30 seconds, I'm like, it's corny.
Yeah, you get a GoPro.
Nah, GoPro is like.
So what, do they have like, do they,
Yo, they smart glasses though. You can literally listen to music.
Mm-hmm.
You can answer your phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
And you can record, but it's 30-second record.
So
and it's not even the traditional frames.
How do you record?
Taps, man. Come on, we're in 2020. They're not even traditional frames for the recording. It's like they only made it for like Instagram, hypothetically, because it's it's Facebook. Facebook is partnered with the glasses, and so it's this dumbass square. So like if you upload it to YouTube, then you got all this black. It doesn't look good, and it's only 30 seconds.
Yeah, no, I think a GoPro. You ever had a GoPro?
Nah, those ain't it.
No, I know they're not it, but these record for however long you want.
Yeah, and they're also called crystals. Who's that? Yo, never Kestrel or whatever. I don't ever. You better check reviews.
Yeah, it got 4.5 stars out of 52.
Out of 52. What? Never. They won't get my money. Looks like we got a couple more callers. Is that my man's Marcus? Oh no, nope. That's not. We're going out to.
Who we going out to? Who we got?
Oh, Scoob in New York City. Out of VA, what up?
Yeah, I'm just going to make a few predictions. Then I also wanted to ask a question about something else. I'm going to try to make it quick. For the upcoming fights, Lubin and Fundora, I like Fundora, but I think Lubin edges him out. I think it could possibly also be I think it's going to be a stoppage in the later rounds. I think it's going to be some fireworks early on, but I think that Lubin will get the best of the exchanges. I heard somebody saying, Lubin getting hit on the top of the head, but I think Lubin's been training for that, and he's an animal. He hasn't been the same ever since that Charlo loss. Golovkin, Murata, I'm saying that right.
Mm-hmm.
I think Murata got an edge out Golovkin. I think I think it might be a good fight. Golovkin will still pull out a little bit but he's getting too old. I don't see him winning this fight. I think he'll lose in the decision. I don't know who else was on it. Was Ryan fighting this weekend? No,
yeah,
not this weekend.
Brian Garcia.
He fight to go.
Yeah. I got Ryan. Ryan is slept on. He hasn't. He does a lot of things outside of the ring that are questionable, but I think he's still in that top bracket of that lightweight division, man. He's got talent. I don't know if any other ones I missed, but
Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison versus
Sergio Garcia.
Yep. See what you got there.
Yeah. Versus who was he fighting? I missed that one.
Sergio Garcia, the last guy that Fundora fought.
Yeah, I got Harrison.
Hey, champ.
If he a super underdog.
Yeah, if you got Harrison, go put some money. They got him at like a plus 350. Big underdog.
He's a super underdog.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good luck. I definitely will. And then the last thing I wanted to ask, when's the next Border Wars, man? I was supposed to fight in the last one, but I had a death in the family. Then I had fractured my hand, but I'm really trying to be a part of that, man. I was supposed to fight.
Right now,
I forgot his name, but
right now we don't have a date. There's no immediate plans. I'm really trying to wait to see what's up with the new building, because we getting a new building, and that's a pretty nice place to hold it. I don't know that we can, but I want to at least wait.
That's gonna be down in Florida.
Nah, I'm in Vegas now, man. We in Vegas living it up.
Oh, wow. See, man, I've been out in the loop, man. There's so much going on.
Yeah, you got to come to YouTube, check out our studio. Temporary, though, because, again, we moving to the new building in May.
Okay. All right, for sure. So I'll keep an eye on that because I definitely want to be a part of that.
For sure, man. Appreciate you.
All right, fellas.
All
Appreciate
right,
having me
all
on.
right.
Appreciate you having me on. Peace.
Let's see who is Nick.
Who next?
I got K Boxing in DC. What up?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I do.
Okay, outstanding. Hey, I wanted to review a couple of items here. All right. I do have Harrison handling that guy more. What is it? Sergio Mora? Is it Mora?
Garcia.
Sergio Garcia. Yeah, I do have Harrison handling with his boxing, handling that guy. Ness, I gotta cop to something, and I know a lot of people are gonna be very differential about this and everything. You know, I don't mind kicking the controversy and everything, because you know me, I only know how to keep it real about my feelings or everything. But I can tell you right now, I'm just not a fan of these super tall dudes, you know, killing themselves to be so skinny. If the guy turns sideways, you know, you probably wouldn't even be able to see him. You know what I'm saying? He's so thin. And fighters like that just don't toot my horn. I'm sorry, man. I can't. I feel like, you know, once you reach certain heights and everything, you know, you need to gain some weight, man, and, you know, fight somebody your size. I'm just not a big fan of that. I never have been. You know, even with Fury and Wilder, you know, the way Fury takes advantage of being damn near 7 feet tall, I mean, you know, it's just always not been a big thing for me, even though the Tysons of the world ruined that, you know, with the way he handled all those gigantic guys. But how many Mike Tysons are going to come along in one lifetime? You know what I'm saying? But moving on, man, I got Lubin, with all the time he's had to train for this guy, I got Lubin handling that with no problem, okay? As far as Spence and Haney, Lou DiBella, I think, to me, is a cancer. I think he's a NBF promoter. I think he undermined it, like I said before, Prograis, when he went over that water. He attempted to undermine Spence with the Kell Brook fight, and I think he's got something cooking with this Haney and Cambosis fight. And all I can say is Bill and his son better go over there and handle their business, and they better handle it convincingly. Because Earl, just like he told the Rougarou, if you don't knock this guy out, you ain't getting no decision. And that's the biggest mistake Regis ever made in his career, was not going in there and going after that guy like he did everybody else, all them other undefeated guys that he knocked out. He should have went right in that ring and did the same thing with him instead of trying to put on some kind of boxing clinic. And I'm telling you right now, if Bill let his son go over there and get on that swing, he's not gonna leave that ring with them belts. He better finally have Devin go in there and be a warrior and beat this guy's ass convincingly in front of the world. He better do it convincingly, or it's gonna be one of the most big, another big travesty, like some of the ones we witnessed recently. And that's my call, bro.
All right. Looks like, who's that on Discord?
The Great One.
All right. Who's the Great One? Hello. You gotta accept Great One. And he.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Can you hear me?
Who this, Omar?
Hello?
Hello? Omar.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, what's going on, guys? The Great One has arrived. Listen, so I wanted to talk about more about what Spence was saying. So, listen, I like the fact that Spence is willing to go over to Australia because it shows solidarity, and it's it's not something you see a lot with, especially with the American boxers, I think. But let's be real, it's a lot easier to say it when you're around 6 weeks, 2 months away from the fight, and then first class or not, when you see them flight times going to Australia, I'm sure he's just going to be watching it on TV like most of us. But there was also something else on, I don't think you guys picked it up. It was on Boxing Scene, right? Where there was this article where the headline was Haney saying that big fights can happen when both guys truly won it. And then Clarissa Shields, she co-signed it. And then Errol, off the back of that, he decided to say that he decided to mention how Haney had to sign to Top Rank for multiple fights to make the deal. And, because look, as a fighter, there's two ways of looking at that, right? You can say, man, look at Haney. He's managed to have an undisputed fight where there's about 65, 70,000 people that are going to come to see it in a big stadium. But he's looking at it the other way. He's looking at, look what this guy had to give up sort of thing. Like, I wouldn't do that in that situation. And when you're going into, if he beats Ugas, of course, a huge fight potential against Crawford, and that's your sort of mentality, listen, it don't bode well. And, I've always said that fight, I'm not sure it's going to happen. And yeah, I mean, it's crazy, but if Errol's having that type of mentality, then yeah, I don't think this fight's going to happen.
All righty then. Thank you for calling in. I am actually pinning a new Patreon post in the live chat for Sean Brewer, who is our scheduled guest to be in. And he is scheduled for Tuesday, unlike Frank Steyer that is scheduled for tomorrow. And I'm just, I told you guys before, every day is Friday. Look, right now, I just got, word that the man in question is training at 1 p.m. today. So it's like, dilemma. What does the Gibbinator do? Does he go to the gym at his scheduled time of 10 a.m.?
Who you talking about?
11 a.m.?
You talking about Devin?
Or do I push my gym time back to train alongside the champ? Know what I'm saying? Maybe get some fucking rounds with the champ. Then ask him his thoughts on Earl. Willing.
We could.
And possibly going to Australia.
What we could do, go work out, go down the street, eat, come back. But you want to work out with the champ, huh?
I need to work out with the champ.
Yeah, I ain't trying to work out with the champ.
Why? You don't want him to see you? He needs to see that you taking it serious.
Nah, just because nobody else works out when the champ's working out.
Who said?
I'm saying. It's not like a rule, but I'm in there. I see who working out.
I mean, I seen Amari working out when the champ was there.
Yeah, but that's...
I seen Big Malik work, Malachi, the big 300-pound heavyweight. He was there remember? He was there. He was working on doing 500 punches a bag.
When Dev was in there?
Absolute.
Okay.
Absolute.
You right.
But we got Lidge Low on Blog Talk. I guess he couldn't figure out Discord. But what up? What up? What up? What up?
Yo.
Hey.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Chilling.
Danny, what cracking, dog?
What up, bro?
Everything kosher, man. Shit, cooling over on this side. It raining. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in the cut cooling. I got Triple G, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put something to somebody. People may have paid attention to it. You may have not. If you notice how Triple G throw his punches, he punches to try to knock motherfuckers out. So he really is an example of this science of the boxing shit. If you don't get what I'm saying, just go back and watch his fights. He punched slow, so it's easy to catch up on. But I'm going to go Triple G. As far as Lubin and Fundora, I'm still kind of about that shit. I need to do a little bit more homework. I dig Lubin been grinding, and he probably with it, but that boy Chin, man, you know what I'm saying? When I asked him that question on the Patreon, the way he answered it, it was like, it was a cool answer, but I wanted a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But it's fine. I ain't tripping. But I'm gonna do a little bit more research. As far as Ryan and To Go, I'm gonna go with To Go. If y'all don't know, I really don't care for Ryan. He did it to himself. And maybe it wasn't his fault, but damn it, to me, it was his fault. So I don't care for Ryan like that. I'm going to rock with To Go. He seemed like he could be a nice upsetter. People think Ryan going to do it, so we shall see. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the fights, man. Shout out to everybody. And you said Border Wars is out for a little while, right, until you get things right?
Yeah, man. Till we get a location out here, because I can't travel for at least a year. You know, I'm grinding.
Oh, yeah, 100. So let me throw this in your ear, Ness. Remember, a certain somebody that come to the show quite often was supposed to come to one of the Border Wars. So I would suggest that you ask old Bill Haney to
They don't got their own gym though. They don't got their own gym, and
word.
And the thing is too, like, I don't really want to go back to a gym. We've been doing venues for the last 3.
Oh, right on. You right. I dig it, bro. We moving on bigger and better. I dig it. So my bad on that, shout out. But shout out to TBV. Shout out to all the community, man. And shout out to everybody. Just be happy. And let's watch all this great boxing coming up. Bud all day. Shout out to Baldy. Shout out to Jago. I'm out there count.
All right. We got to schedule Van Heerden, man. When does he fight Conor looking crazy on social media or what, right? He looking like freaking rip, man. He in dog shape. He's starting to come into his own too, man. I know people not sold on him, but
that fight's next weekend.
Look at this. Screenshot that. Lean, mean, killing machine right there. And with his style, he does need high stamina.
I'm looking. I might try.
You might try that workout.
Yeah.
Oh, those high knees. That's gonna get you tired, baby.
Nah. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I never in my life.
You be good, Austin.
I never in my life tried jump roping until I was in Afghanistan the last time. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. Then the pandemic came, so the gym shut down. We couldn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, bro. I think jump roping been helping with some of this cardio.
No, it's amazing. Listen, if you can run, then obviously it's better to run. But if you're not a runner and you ain't running like at a 9 pace, it ain't even worth it for you to run. If you in 11:10, you might as well do jump rope.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I feel like I break more of a sweat jump rope,
of course,
than I do running.
Absolutely, heart rate too, because you see, you got to use the watch. Heart rate. Again, if you're a real runner and you're going to push yourself to go 9 and under, you're going to get a high heart rate. But if you not a runner and you can't run and you running fucking 10s, 11, 12s, and 13s, you better off jumping rope. In my opinion. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion.
We do have a super chat that we have not got to. We got Texas Bulldog Boxing.
What up?
That says, just like JoJo, Dev was not Camboso's first choice. 100.
Yes, sir. They never his first choice, though. They never want him first. That's what happened in T.O. But that's the curse, though. That's the curse. It's like you avoid Dev, and then you end up in an issue. You know what I'm saying? But it looks like we got another caller here. Who's this? In the 4-0 dose. 4-0 dose. That looks like Stone Bone Boxing. What up?
What up? Can you hear me?
Perfect, man. Perfect.
Yeah, man. I'm back in the city, man. Just checking some traps, man. Trying to keep my ear to the streets, see what I'm hearing. But, man, listen. I want us American, especially our black fans. You know what I mean? I'm talking to the brothers now, our Latin brothers that are, you know what I mean, that we go back and forth with all the time. But you know what I mean? We gonna stick to the region. We're gonna stick to North America, right? So if you Mexican, you part of North America, right? So we're gonna stick to North America and American politics, Central American, against Australia, against colonization. The same people that colonized them over there, they colonized us. So let's stop all of this. Devin has to be they made fun of him when we call him Lord Haney, I call him the young god, but that's what he is. And y'all want him to perform. Y'all say he not, but y'all telling him he got to perform like a god to win a simple boxing match. He got to look like a Superman, Batman, and Robin rolled in one to win a simple boxing match that's 3 minutes around, right? So, Ness, when has Devin never looked? I know we think that a dominant performance is if you get beat up and you beat the guy up and then you knock him out. I guess that make you dominant. Floyd showed us a dominance of when a guy can't hit you and you win in damn near every round of your fights. That's called dominance. That is called greatness. What Pacquiao did with Jeff Horn wasn't dominant. He went over there, he put on a good show, but Jeff Horn was throwing Pacquiao all around the ring, manhandling him, dirty fighting him. That ain't Devin Haney. That ain't Devin Haney's goal. Can y'all tell me a fight that Devin, we talked about this. Devin has never, and I've never watched a fight that Devin lost more than 2 rounds. I even went and watched the Linares fight again. I gave him 2 rounds.
What you give JoJo?
10-2 not dominant.
What you give JoJo?
10-2 not a domination? Is 10-2 not what Floyd did to Canelo? Is 10-2 not?
That's dominant, champ. You right?
Good enough for you American boxing fans. Quit putting this narrative out here that Devin got to go over there and walk on water like baby Jesus and raise a man from the dead, go find Lazarus. He got to go put the Aboriginals of Australia back in power. He got to send what's the name them back to Greece. He got to move everything, part the Red Sea while he coming back to America from Australia after he wins. Stop it. He needs to go over there and do what he been doing, and Bill Haney know that. If they 10-2 Cambosos, one of the things that Fury always said, why did Fury say he signed with Top Rank after that first fight?
Because he said he felt like, Wilder had all the backing and he was a B-side over there on the Showtime fight. He felt like,
So if Devin Haney walks over into Australia without being signed to Top Rank, Ness, what do you think is going to happen to him? Do you really think being signed to Top Rank on a multi-fight deal where Bob Arum wants him to fight Lomachenko, he's okay with taking him over there to be robbed? If he went over there with his father and nobody else in DHP, that's a recipe for robbery. Pacquiao had no fights left. Pacquiao, they was trying to extend Pacquiao. That shit was a whole different. Pacquiao was on his way out the door. Devin is walking in the door, and he has representation with Top Rank. You dudes talking about he signed a bad deal, If he would have went over there against Lou DiBella and the Australian government by himself and his dad and Mickey Bay and them boys, I'm sorry. A 10-2, they would have called that a straight robbery.
Stone Bone.
And all this. So,
I'm going to get back to you, champ. We got our guests in studio, so I do apologize, but we are live now with Sean Brewer. What's going on, my friend? How are you? Good morning.
Doing good. Good morning.
All right. Happy to have you. So you ran into some of this Vegas traffic, huh?
Yeah, man. Coming from Henderson, you know what I'm saying?
You out in Henderson. Look at this guy.
I'm fashionably late, still a thing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm out in Henderson, man. I hate the morning traffic. Thankfully, I don't get it because I'm leaving the house at 5.
I feel like Henderson is so far.
No, I mean, you could enter Henderson in like 7-8 minutes. From here.
Yeah.
I just live on the very edge of Henderson. You get what I'm saying? So it's
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll be Googling some address, it'd be like 30, man. I'm like, man, I ain't going over there.
From where? From your house, though?
From the studio or from my house, yeah.
From your house, I could see it. From the studio, I don't know that there's any part of Henderson that's 30 minutes. In traffic, for sure. In traffic, like the traffic you hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the other day I hit traffic, and it was a cool half-hour ride. But in the morning, 17, 18 minutes.
Yeah, it ain't far. It's just traffic make a difference, but...
So, Sean, you're in the shot, champ. So, Sean, tell us, how'd you get started? I know these are kind of bland, generic questions, but they're still useful, right? Because someone that doesn't know you, they probably want that story or need that story to want to follow you. So, what made you get into this sport?
Man, you know what? I ain't start boxing until I moved to Texas, my junior year of high school.
So, you're originally from where?
Milwaukee.
Okay.
Oh, Midwest.
Okay, we was just in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
The city. But yeah, man, I was always a basketball.
So you're in the main city of Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, no, because you did some shit out there.
Yeah,
right?
but we were in Watertown. You probably never been up there.
Nah, that's a small town. I ain't never been out there.
What about Brookfield? You know Brookfield?
Yeah, I know where Brookfield.
Yeah, I've been up there.
Yep.
I've been up there.
Oh wow! So that's official that you're from. Because the only other boxer that I know currently active from Milwaukee, obviously, is the top ranked prospect. He's undefeated. Something like Martinez signed to Split T.
Cuba
Cuba Luis Cuba Series.
Thomas Hill, which I don't
Thomas,
know.
Oh, you talking about T Hill?
Yeah,
but he from Dallas.
No,
he with Earl. You talking about T Hill? It's signed to Earl. He's a cop.
He's definitely from Wisconsin.
Really?
Yeah, he's from Milwaukee.
He's from Milwaukee.
You know what I'm saying? He was out in Dallas too.
Yeah.
But is he even still fighting? I think he a cop now.
He is. I don't know if he was gonna, still do both. I saw him a couple months ago, but I'm not sure what the plan was. But he's from Milwaukee as well. So
what got you into it? You said obviously you left from Milwaukee to Texas, and that's where you got hooked.
Yep.
How so?
Man, I seen some 8-year-olds. 8-year-olds just going at it.
And how old were you at the time?
16, 17.
Okay.
Around there at that age. But my cousin was coaching little kids, and I went to the gym with him, just to stay active. I just wanted to stay busy, have something to do. And I seen some 8-year-olds going at it, sparring. I'm like, man, they look better half than these, more than half of these men out here that be trying to fight, you know what I'm saying? So I just got into learning it and learning the art and craft, and then next thing you know, in about 2-3 weeks, I was already in the ring sparring. And then I was natural at it, you know what I mean? And just
What part of Texas were you at?
Austin.
Okay.
Nice.
So don't really hear too much boxing coming out of Austin. So.
Not too much. Really, the big names out of Austin is Ann Wolf, James Kirkland, Brian Vera. Those are some of the big names you really hear. But other than that, it's
right.
Brian Vera did his thing.
So what was that process like for you? You're down in Texas. You learn the sport. You get to sparring. What's the process like for you? Because in the sport, most would say you got started pretty late. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yep, I did. But when I did get started, man, that was, Texas is a big amateur boxing state. So they fighting every weekend, just like Cali. So man, as soon as I got my first fight, I was fighting every weekend, stacking them up. I got 67 fights in
the amateurs.
Yeah, in the course of 4 years, and I got ranked number 7 or 8 in the first 2 I was boxing. So once I accomplished that, I'm like, okay, and I put more into it after that to accomplish more. But yeah, man, just starting at that age, if you dedicated to it, you know what I'm saying, you stay on it and just keep grinding it out.
For sure. Now,
let me jump in here. So in Texas, who started you out in Austin? Who was your trainer?
My big cousin, Rico Spencer.
Okay. And when did you stop working with him?
We still talk day to day, but I train with Bones Adams now. We ran into him when I was an amateur. We just came out here for the boxing scene. It's a melting pot, so everybody want to come to Vegas for boxing.
For sure.
So when you say we, who?
Me and my big cousin.
Okay.
Yep. And then a couple other amateurs. And the first time I came out here, we ran into Bones Adams at the Boxing Hall of Fame at Circus. And after that, we just clicked and we, stayed in contact. And when I decided to go pro, we decided, that was the route that we wanted to go to pursue it professionally, training with Bones Adams.
So your last, actually, both of your fights have been with
3. Well,
he's got one scheduled, but his 2 fights have been with Bones because I did his pro debut with Bones.
You 3-0 though.
Yeah, I'm 3-0.
He's 3-0. The issue, and I was gonna tell you because I realized why BoxRec doesn't show it. Yo, you got to make sure to stay on top of the Mexican promoters, bro, because we call fights.
That says it happened here in America in Detroit.
His last fight is not on BoxRec.
Yeah, it's still being approved.
Yeah. So and that's what I was gonna tell you because we have fights that we have the rights to from Mexico, and they weren't on BoxRec. And when we found out, we learned the process of how BoxRec works out there.
Yeah.
And it's once the state gets the results, then they have somebody to input it into box, right?
Yeah.
But just make sure to stay on top of that because
I got you.
Right now, I knew because of Instagram that you had just fought. What was it, last week?
About 2 weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. It was the 25th or 26th?
26.
Okay, yeah.
26.
So just stay on top of that because obviously that shit's important.
Yeah. Because that's one less win. That's one less win they got right there. But it does show that you have something scheduled for 10 days from now.
Yes, sir. April 15th
in Detroit.
Yep, in Detroit.
So it says TBA, obviously, to be announced.
Yep.
Have they given you a few names to look at, or is it just like really they gonna tell you when you get there?
I'm not even for sure. I'm just staying ready for anything that's to come. That's the most important part, is stay ready for anything at all times. But Lee Baxter, you know what I'm saying, he's the one who's looking out for me, so I know he's doing his job on his end.
Okay, Lee Baxter Promotions. I think he has some sort of contract with Samuel Vargas, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how'd you connect with him?
Through Bones.
Because isn't he from Canada?
Yeah, yep. But Samuel, he came out here to train a couple times and had a couple fights with Bones. So, got interlinked with that, so.
Now, I got to ask, obviously, so young in your career, the goal, I would imagine, is to get that experience, get those rounds in, get the work in really in the gym.
For sure.
Obviously, staying active and not having long periods of time without fighting, you don't want that, but you definitely want to get those rounds in the gym. I've seen you get some good sparring with a couple of my guys. Seen you get some sparring with some top names, Gervonta Davis, amongst some other names. Talk to us about some of the guys.
Damn, you sparred Tank?
Yeah, I sparred Tank. Yep, this was before he fought
Barrios.
Yeah, Barrios. Yep, before he fought Barrios.
Yeah.
Yep.
But what's your walk around at? Because you fight, it looks like you about to go down to 118 because the one that's last on BoxRec says you weighed in at 120.
Yeah, comfortably. Yep. But I usually walk around about 130. You know what I'm saying? No more than 130. But yeah, when I got the opportunity, my coach got the phone call like, you want to spar Tank? I sparred that earlier that day too. And I'm like, heck yeah, I ain't care about getting paid or nothing. I'm like, that's an experience everybody can get. So I hopped on it, and I was just thankful, you know what I'm saying, to be even had the opportunity to spar with him. You know
What'd you take away from that?
Man, that man's power is real. That man's power is real.
That's so crazy. Everyone we interview that has been in the ring with them, they say that.
Yeah. Yep.
They always say that. That's crazy. He's like the Deontay Wilder in that division, bro.
He is.
It's crazy.
And his demeanor in there, like
he mean,
even though we was working, his demeanor though was like, you know what I'm saying, killing.
But when you say we was working, did you or did they tell you, look, we need you to give us this look, or you told or your trainer told his trainer, look, Sean only got 2 fights, so take it easy?
Nah, he didn't know how many fights I had. He didn't know if I was an amateur or pro or nothing. I just, with tall, lanky, it was a style that he was getting ready to fight. It was before his, in this early training camp, he was getting into it. But he obviously seen how small I was, so we was working, but he wasn't. He was still trying to touch me, trying to get to me. He wasn't pity patting or nothing, but. It was work for real. It was work for real.
And how many rounds did you do?
We did 6.
You did 6 straight with Tank?
Yep, 6 straight. Yep.
Was that your...
Did you... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to ask, was that your only time sparring, Tank?
Yeah, that was my only time, yep.
Go ahead.
Did you get exhausted? Was his 6 rounds more intense than your normal 6 rounds with someone else?
Man, it's crazy because when I went in there, my mindset and thought process was I felt like it was at the sharpest because any mistake, I could be lights out of the canvas from Tank. You know what I'm saying? So in that moment, I felt like my mindset was just sharp.
Yo, I'm curious, right? Because we were discussing this yesterday. I don't remember if it was before or after we went to the gym, but anyway, have you ever had a shit in sparring?
After,
okay.
After, whenever when I did 8 rounds, it was 8 tough rounds. And I'm like going so hard, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Against who? It was.
I believe it was Angelo Leo.
Okay.
Angelo Leo, hey, tough. One of my homies. You know what I'm saying? That's who I get some of the best sparring from.
Yeah, former world champ, obviously. You know, damn, man, you've gotten in there with some big names. I saw you in there with Josh Greer as well.
Yep.
What other names have you got some work in? I saw you some pictures, obviously, with Gabe Flores. Did you get some work with Gabe as well?
Yep, I got work a couple times with Gabriel Flores.
Okay, what was that like?
It's good work. You know, chest in the ring. Of course, he's bigger than me, but it pushes me. You know, it's good for me because all the guys I'm going to be fighting is typically smaller than me, shorter than me, so.
I'm curious because we just called some fights from exactly where you fought in Jamay, Jalisco.
Yeah.
I just curious what your experience was like, you know, going to Mexico, right?
Yeah, that was my first time fighting in Mexico. I've been to Mexico.
Were they booing you? Because Devin Haney and his father say when they started at 17, you know, like that they're grateful for going to Mexico because they, A, got introduced to the Mexican style, and B, they've learned to perform with people basically booing and rooting against them.
Yep. That's what happened, man. The opponent I fought, he had a everybody there was there for him. Like, introduced him. Crowd went crazy. Introduced me. Boo. All I could do is laugh. I'm like, wow, this is real.
You got the knockout though. Did you not get applauded or cheered once you got the...
Yeah, definitely did after.
Because I was going to say, I feel like most Mexican fans want to see a good fight.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is what drew a lot of Mexican fans to Golovkin, which is what... look, perfect example. I'm, Mexican American. I was in Dallas for Chocolatito.
Okay.
Estrada.
Okay.
Estrada's a Mexican. Chocolatito, the Nicaraguan.
Big fight.
Big fight. I was rooting for, and I thought that Chocolatito won. I feel that the majority, because it's all Mexicans in there. It was all the fight was in Dallas. Number
Damn,
Mexicans.
Sean.
What's up?
And
that's a big ass fucking coffee, bruh. For 10 days,
Man.
you about to fight in 10. That got whipped cream and cookies and all type of shit in there.
Man, I had to wake up this morning.
Right.
I had to wake up.
What time you usually wake up?
I usually don't get up till about 9.
Damn. So you can eat sweets. You must be loving it then.
Oh yeah, I'm calm, man. One thing about me is I'm disciplined. So if I have room for it, I'm gonna take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. What is your diet like though? As far as like
obviously Starbucks in the morning.
No, I'm saying
messing with you.
I'm talking about like what type of food, just because these are things that people wonder, right? What type of food is it that you're intaking? Just as a fighter, you get what I'm saying? What is your typical, like right now? What'd you eat yesterday? What was breakfast, lunch, and dinner for you like yesterday?
Breakfast, oatmeal. Sparring day, so I had oatmeal, fruit.
My man's was literally yesterday.
You, champ. Now tell them why you eat oatmeal and not like egg sandwich with a coffee. Why do you think it's best just to eat the oatmeal?
Just from my experience, for me, it's fulfilling, and it gives me energy. So like to burn, to have more output. You know what I'm saying? So
it's so funny.
The fiber is good for energy and to
that's just
use
so
the
funny
restroom.
because he said the same shit yesterday. The funny thing is he said the same shit on camera.
Well, I said it more explicit because for me, I don't want to eat a big breakfast and then end up sparring. See, you a fighter and you are a professional fighter, so your stuff is scheduled.
Yeah.
Like you said, you gotta call and he asks, hey, you already sparred. Do you want to spar again? Like, I'm just a dude in the gym, so they're like, yo, you want to spar? So I try not to eat crazy because then, like he told you, like, I don't want to be that dude that gets hit in the body and I got to shit.
Yeah.
Because in my old gym, in Glenn Tapia's gym in Jersey Boys, when I was in New Jersey, it's like, if you got to use the bathroom, you lost. Yeah. They counting those shits as knockdowns. You got Kendall Holt teasing you, so it's like, you got to watch what you put in your stomach because you never know, what's going to happen and who's going to need you to work with them in the gym.
Have you ever gotten hit to the body that you was like,
Not that I wanted to use the restroom, but I told you the girl, Shadeja Green, hit me in the body, bruh. I had to start jogging because I didn't want to go down but obviously it's still a knockdown because I literally was like, all right.
Yeah,
and I started jogging around the ring like, hold on. Because that double left hook was crazy, man. She's an animal.
I got some sparring with one of my guys. We was in Afghanistan and opened up a gym out there.
Okay.
And we got some sparring, and he has amateur experience, but he's smaller than me. Not too much by height, but naturally smaller frame. And we was sparring, and the guy that was quote unquote training us, he ain't no pro, but look, he was helping us. He knew a little bit. We appreciated it, and he would always tell us, "Yo, fellas, y'all here to work. As far as we're in Afghanistan, literally to work. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Don't go 100% in sparring." He said, always go about 70% because you get hurt out here. We don't have, we're not in America with everything available to us.
Yep.
So I caught him with a overhand right, and I rocked him.
Okay.
And I was like, fuck. Because I knew he was about to fuck
about
me.
To turn up.
Yo, and so I'm trying to keep him off me. I'm shooting a jab, throwing the right hand, trying to keep him off me. Yo, and he moving and shit. And you could tell he was pissed that I caught him with that right hand. And he came and he fucked my body up. And I remember it was a left hook that he threw to the body that he got around the guard. Man, I was... Look, man, thank God for headgear, because the faces I was making, I'm like, damn, that shit hurt. That shit hurt. Who has hit you the hardest that you was like, yo, was that Tank?
It was him, but another guy that I got in the ring with, I think he fight at 135 now. Y'all probably don't know him, but his name Brock Jarvis.
Jarvis what?
Brock Jarvis.
Brock Jarvis.
Oh, Brock Jarvis.
Australian. He fought on can't remember what card it was, but it was on a I think it was Dazn, the Golden Boy on the card maybe.
Okay.
But man, up and coming, tough.
Okay.
Tough. Strongest body shot I took from him.
How often, right? Because I think people don't understand how hard it is. Tell us, how often do you see a knockdown or knockout in sparring in the gym?
Here and there.
But it's not like a regular thing.
Yeah,
right?
it's not a regular thing.
Johnny ain't putting people down. Johnny big as fuck,
yeah,
man.
Big Johnny, he touching boys, but you know what I'm saying? He ain't putting them down, but he definitely capable of it.
That's crazy. He is huge, bro. He make me feel like I need to eat more. His shoulders and chest and arms are
huge.
Crazy.
Huge.
Yo, Johnny sparring 32s though.
Yeah, them 32-ounce gloves, man.
Yo, I've never heard anybody.
Me neither.
Yo,
what you sparring? 16s?
Yep, 16s.
And you hitting the bag in what?
16s, and then close to the fight, I break it down. 14s, 10s, 8s. So.
What about pad work?
I do 16s. If not 16s, then 8s.
Okay.
Yeah.
16s, if not 16s, then 8s. Yeah, see, that's what I use, 16 for pad work. But Bill Haney was saying, they dropped down to
close to the fight.
Nah, he said focus miss or the focus.
Yeah.
So how you gonna focus with 16 ounces, which are gonna make you hit the target better? You gotta do focus miss with your fight gloves, so that you're sharper and you're more accurate. That shit makes so much sense, man. Yo, Bill's underrated, man.
Punch placement, you gotta think about it.
Because with some 16s, you gonna hit that pad
for sure.
But with some 8s, you might miss that pad or barely hit the target.
You gotta hit it right with the 8s on. Otherwise, you mess your hand up, your wrist up, anything.
So you never sparred Devin?
I sparred him back when I think he was in his beginning pro career.
Oh,
when he was small.
Damn, how long you been in Vegas?
2.5 years.
Oh,
but I've been coming out here back and forth for 5.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's when I sparred Devin way back when he was my size. You know what I mean?
How was that?
It was good work, man. It was real good work. That's when he was starting to adjust on how to fight in the pocket. And I was learning. I was taking away stuff from that as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I was an amateur. Didn't have that many. Well, I had fights, but experience wise, as far as his level and my level at the time, he could take those risks to try and either slip a shot or stay right there in the pocket and give it back, make him miss, make him pay. So I'll definitely learn from that too. So he's sharp though, man. That man is sharp now.
Yeah,
Sharp.
man, he is. He's actually gonna be there today at 1. I'm going to check him out again, man.
You see his work ethic though. What'd you think about this fight, him and Kambosos?
Well, I was always picking Devin. I've been picking him for a long time. Been following him since he was 12, man. Before he even was gonna be a pro. I just like seen this little kid doing pad work that good. I'm like, oh, this is good for YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know he was gonna be this.
There's a video of Dev years ago. He was probably 15, 16 at the time on the channel. That doing pads with Floyd Senior.
Yeah.
That shit's over 1 million.
Yeah.
That shit was over 1
He's
million.
younger. I think he's younger than 15 though.
In that video, is he?
I think so.
Regardless, it's been showing for a while. Bro, I've been working for him for 4 years, right?
Yeah.
The day I met him.
Yo, you love telling this stuff.
Yo, it's a cool ass story. Like, tell me this ain't a cool ass story. Like, the day I met him, we sit down, we have a talk, just boxing in general. He trying to see how much I know. He told me, look, man, you in Vegas, invest your time in Devin Haney. Invest your time in Devin Haney.
Yep.
And bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, it took me a while, because they move around a lot too. It did take me a while, but just like anything, good things come to those who wait, and thankfully with time, we've developed a relationship. But yo, the way he works, I was telling him, we was in the gym the other day.
Yeah, I ain't get to catch you, and I'm cutting you off. They saying in the chat I keep cutting you off, but I gotta cut you off. I ain't get to see you shadow boxing, but did you see Devin shadow boxing?
I have a couple times.
Do you notice he put like his all in, like
it looked like he fighting in the shadow boxing.
You know what I'm saying? It's mindset. You got to picture the fight, anything, like every situation, scenario when you shadow boxing.
I never seen that, bro. I ain't been in everyone's gym, but I've been in a lot of gym. I got 10 years or better.
Yep.
I never seen no one spar with that.
Shadow box.
Shadow box with that intensity. Like he throwing hooks and it's like sweat falling off his nose and elbow. And I'm like, what? Usually people loosening up when they shadow. They got their hands open and you see them like jerking the uppercut. Like, you just looking good. I never seen no one like really like it's a fight. And it's like, I'm like,
making
wow.
it a habit. Yep.
That's crazy. That's how, so what do you choose to do?
It's the same thing.
Okay.
I gradually pick it up though. Crowd warm up, stretch and get my technique right, and then that's when once I get in that flow, I start.
That's another thing. I was taught like, oh, you not supposed to go so intense because shadow boxing is to practice on technique. Like that's why you look in the mirror, make sure you turning over.
Yeah.
And I'm just like watching this kid, like, holy smokes.
Still doing everything though. Still turning. Perfect. Still turning everything over. Like
I wish they would have let us record. Did they let you record when he was doing the hook?
Now Bill knows.
Bruh, so accurate.
Bill knows what
double hooking, like, boom, dip under, boom.
Yep.
I'm like, how people saying he ain't got power? Like, obviously, I watch all his fights and he's not knocking them out, but to see it in the ring, I'm like, I don't want to be hit with that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Crazy, man. So I got to work with Bones a little bit yesterday, and
okay.
Blair the Flair walked up in there.
Okay, I gotta hit him up.
Yeah, he came back in there. He full on Blair. I love Blair.
Blair the Flair. Yeah,
so did you get to work with him too?
Who, Blair?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my homie, man. I've been knowing him for years too. Been in the ring with him, just going over things. He's showing me different tricks and trades because he learned from Bernard. If I could get some of that, what I'm saying, I'm gonna take it.
I was saying that yesterday to Danny, like, I know people, now, because Earl came out and said he's a 32-year-old prospect, plus he lost. They're like, they kind of down on him.
Yeah.
But I was watching him work yesterday, man. Look, he ain't shadowboxing as intense as Devin, but he's a nice moving southpaw, man.
He talks to himself too.
Yes, I'm so happy. I was gonna ask you, was that like? I'm like, yo, is he turning it on because he know I'm here and I'm a reporter, or is this he really like in there and he's moving? He's like jab, 1, 2, slip. Duck, jab, 1, 2, slip, duck. And I'm like, what? Is he gonna stop talking faking or is this shit real? And it was real.
To do that. It's hard to do that. I tried.
Of course, you even wasting more energy. You're just talking as breath, like
yeah.
yo.
And even think like to know what you're gonna do before
and
you
his
even
pivot,
go.
he was doing this thing where he was like, it wasn't a full pivot. I think it was like a step. And then he would dig the left to the body from that southpaw. I'm like, man, Blair looking good. But then I knew when I brought this up today, people were, oh, yeah, right, because he didn't get the win. But he looked good.
Yeah, no,
he looked good, man. He looks really good.
For sure.
And very in shape, too. Like, you know what I mean?
He was definitely in shape. I saw when he took his shirt off.
He must have, like, a really naturally good metabolism because he came in there, like, ripped.
He like that naturally, too. Yeah. Yep.
Man, so you surrounded around a lot of, talented fighters,
That's
you know?
exactly why I moved here, man. Surround myself with it.
Sheesh. And you're in the morning shift. You is it because you work during the evenings or what? Because I know Johnny is like a 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
obviously Devin is a 1 o'clock.
Yep.
It felt like we were just finishing when that was
Shane
is early though. He always leaves when he be wrapping up with you. I guess y'all get in the same time.
Yeah, we run that same time. That's just our time frame for Bones. You know what I'm saying, with his schedule. So. Because he got kids, taking them to school and all that. We drop them off, then we come in.
So what time you officially start?
In between 9:30 and 10. Okay. 9:30 and 10. So,
all right, so you're there for like 2 hours, 2 hours and a half?
About 2 hours, yep. First 30 minutes warming up and then, get into
Wow, 30? What do you do to warm up?
Stretching, jump rope. I consider that warm up. Jump roping and shadow boxing. And then, straight into whatever we doing, strength conditioning, pad work, whatever.
Do you, count the minutes that you do jump rope, or is it just like you do until you move to the next exercise?
I usually do it for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Warm up.
You got some tips, champ? I'm terrible, bro, but trying to lose weight and jump roping really, I noticed that I'm just terrible at I noticed yesterday, I was watching myself jump rope in the mirror. Mm-hmm. I noticed yesterday that when I jump, like my heels
kick out.
No, they hit each other.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I noticed that. And so what I try to like spread my feet out, but I'm like, I'm not doing something right because everybody got their feet close together.
You jump rope on your toes? You gotta be on your toes. It's a light bounce, light bounce. You know what I'm saying? If you try and jump rope flat footed, that's like jumping up.
Next time we in the gym, I need you. I never asked anybody, but I'm tired of watching fighters. There was a fighter there yesterday by the name of Martinez.
Yeah, Abram Martinez.
What's his name?
Abram
or Abraham?
Abram.
I gotta look him up. He was looking good too.
Nah, you never seen him fight? Nah. That man is sharp.
Bro, I'm not from the West. I'm moving from the East, so I'm about to learn everybody now.
He real close with Rolly.
You said Martinez. Yeah. Oh, is he?
Yeah, him and Rolly, they homies.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, because I want Rolly on this show, man.
Yeah.
Okay, he's 9-1.
Okay, orthodox. He was doing this. Oh wow, he lost his last fight, so that's why he was so intense in the gym. He got the chip, chip on his shoulder. He was doing this. Him and Bones was working like on this double left jab.
And then the right hand.
But the right is like an uppercut to the body.
Yeah.
But he was like making him turn the hip.
The whole hip.
And it's like,
oh yeah.
He had that shit looking good. And all I could think is like, damn, this kid might be a puncher. And he wasn't even hitting no bat. It was all shadow boxing. But his intensity on that right hand to the bottom, like, man, I wonder if he's a puncher.
He's sharp.
And right away, I like the way he looks, so I'm bringing him up too.
You gotta do your research on him, man. He's sharp for real.
So he had a tough fight. You're saying his last time out? Who?
I believe it was. I think it was in Florida.
Yeah, it was in Florida. Hialeah, 8th round TKO loss. But I was watching that same combination. I was watching Bones talk to him, and I'm just like looking, just
listening
trying to,
and looking,
just trying to learn, right? Just trying to learn, because at the end of the day, like for me, my goal is really to lose weight. But at the end of the day, if we in there, we gonna be doing it the right way. You get what I'm saying? Let's do it the right way, the way it's supposed to be done, and and keep rocking. So just trying to learn just different things. Rancis is in there.
But you get work with him because he's what is he, 135 right now?
He fight. I think he fight at 135.
Yeah.
135, 140.
Oh, he moved up to 40?
I think he, just fluctuates, but I think 135 for sure though.
So you've gotten some work with him?
I've been in the ring with him. We was going over it because he same frame. Long, lanky, tall. Just using your that's what we go over a lot is using the jab, man. The jab is key. Jab is key for sure. That's your money. But
So what's next for you, man? Obviously just got done fighting, but back in the ring, obviously no breaks. What's next for you? What's ideal? What's an ideal 2022 for you?
The goal is to at least have 10, 11 fights by the end of the year. That's the goal. You know what I'm saying? And we set the bar, we're gonna shoot for it. So it is definitely gonna be a busy year this year. And try and get up there and out there and be known more and get that good contract and be on my way to being great. You know what I'm saying? So,
are you with Prince Ranch?
Nah, nope.
So you're independent out here, just you and Bones.
Yep, just me and Bones.
Nice,
you know what I'm saying? Getting it done. So
there we go. Yeah.
Do you have a plan? Any 5-year plan? And like, I'm assuming Bones is who you confide in and advises you.
Yeah. Yep. He pretty much helps me out on that aspect, reaching out to different people. The goal was to try and get with Jay Prince, you know what I'm saying? He managed Bones, so Bones know him personally. We were trying to get him behind me, but we talked to them.
That's
and, what
interesting.
I mean? Yeah.
I'm going to have to get Bones in here. I didn't know he was I never heard of a trainer being managed. That's a story I need.
Yep. This is back when, he was fighting.
Oh, he managed him as a fighter.
Yeah, as a fighter.
I'm about to say, hold up.
How's
he? How's he being managed as a trainer? That was interesting. Okay, as a fighter.
As a fighter.
Got you.
Yep.
See, you know what you need to do? Go get some sparring over that Top Rank with one of they guys, one of Jay Prince guys.
Yeah. No, Jay Prince, that Joshua Greer, that's their people. You know what I'm saying?
They got another cat from Chicago right now. 1-0, one of my boys.
Chris?
Nah, Antoine Cobb. He's 1-0, 1 KO. He just signed,
we just had him in here.
He just signed a deal with Jay Prince, but it's Jay Prince and Shakur managing him.
I think I know who. I think I might know.
He had a viral knockout on Shakur's Jamel Herring undercard.
But he fight at 54, 47, 140. yeah. I think I know who you're talking about. He out there. He was out there in Houston too.
Yeah. He's down there in Houston.
I know who you're talking about.
Right now he's in out here because he's in camp. But
yeah.
But no, they got. I mean, Jay Prince been doing this thing. He got a lot of talented fighters. Sure. Obviously got Jared Anderson, Shakur.
Yeah.
So, Jay's doing his thing. On the fighting tip, and you never know. Maybe that opportunity comes down the line.
Yeah. It's definitely something gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So
I was telling Antoine because he made his pro debut, and at this point he had already been in Houston, already working with Jay Prince and down there with Shakur and whatnot. So he makes his pro debut on Shakur's undercard. But I was like, yo, you trusted them because you ain't have no deal, nothing on paper, nothing. Yeah. He's like, oh, it was coming. He got the deal after the fight. But yeah, man, everybody's time is coming. Just got to keep putting in that work, keep improving, and keep giving people a reason to be interested and talk about you. Like, okay.
So Danny likes to ask like music you listen to. I see that in Bones Gym is my music, more Latin music than anything.
I think it's because of the time we train. Because think about who's in there. Rances is in there. Abraham Martinez is in there. Yeah. So, is that chick? Was that somebody's girl or is that a fighter? She looked like a fighter.
Which one? It's two. It's one here from Australia, and then there's a Cuban one.
The Cuban one. That's Rancey's girl. Got to be Rancey's because every time I see Rancey, she's in there with him, not in there with him, but she's there. So I don't know.
Yeah, nah. She's here. I don't know the whole process over there in Cuba, but I guess they don't allow females to fight or something like that. I'm not for sure.
Out there.
Yeah.
So she's a fighter.
Yeah, she's a boxer for sure.
Every time we come, we don't see her training. Like she's already done.
Yeah. So yesterday, the only thing that caught my attention, I was like, you
seen the shadow boxer?
Nah, she got the boots. She had some boxing boots on.
Yeah.
She had some boxing boots on, and they was tied on, and then she and her what seemed like workout attire, and she looked in shape and everything. I was just kind of intrigued. They did yesterday, right? Finally allowed for the first time in 6 years professional boxing in Cuba.
Oh, I ain't even know that.
For the first time.
That's a good interview.
See?
If we catch Rancis over there.
Yeah, because, you know, typically they big on the amateurs.
Yeah.
A lot
That's
of
going to be great for
everything,
boxing because it's going to be a super influx now of professionals from Cuba.
Yeah.
I just don't know how that's going to work with entry, right? Because now, I guess they were applying for work visas or something.
I was thinking last night because they're saying that they're allowing professional boxing, but I was like, is it going to be only in Cuba? Are
they going to start their own professional league?
No, I'm saying turn pro, but it's like y'all still can't leave. You get what I'm saying?
Because
fight each other.
I guess, but then they would still lose their athletes to defecting because there's just no opportunity.
That's true.
You know, in Cuba, they have such a regulated system, right? Like food is so cheap over there.
Yeah.
Like people don't even a lot of people go to Cuba and stay in B&Bs and it'd be like $20.
No, you know what's funny? Yeah. I had to leave my car here. I left my car key in this car. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna Uber home.
Yeah.
My Uber driver this morning was Cuban.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, let me see something. So I'm like, yo, you know who Jordani Sugas is? Oh yeah, big fight next week, Errol Spence and all this stuff. And so when I brought
That's good.
Yeah, when I brought up the Cuban the boxing in Cuba, he was saying how poor it is out there. And he's he's like, you know, out there's a limit on how much food you can buy.
Exactly.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so
they regulate. They regulate.
They have regulations.
They don't want you to be any better than him, but it still ends up being that way. But they try to keep everybody even, but it just
man, I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, I forget what Cuban fighter it was that told me. So they medaled whatever Olympics game they participated in. They medaled, and they told me they're like, it was a pride thing because they're like, when we get back to Cuba, we can't even keep our medal. And so the fighter was telling me, he was like, as a matter of fact, the year I went, the Cuban national boxing team was sponsored by Mercedes, and because he medaled, he got a Mercedes Benz, and the government came to his house
and took
the car.
Yeah, because you can't shine. If you outshine your neighbor, they know that's gonna cause problems and rob. They don't. Well, I guess shit is changing now. You know, I hear didn't Castro pass away, and then the brother's no longer in charge.
And now,
or something.
you know, now they're gonna allow professional boxing. So
I didn't even know that. That's
it's
crazy.
definitely interesting out there. But yeah, man, what is in your playlist? Really quick before we finish up, I'm curious. I'm in gyms. There's always music playing.
Yeah,
what gets you going?
Man, I could listen to anything with a rhythm. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving, but you know, rap. I listen to motivational speeches on the way to the gym, so that get me in my mindset mode. And then
some David Goggins. You know who that is?
I don't.
You need to look up David Goggins, bro. If you want motivational speakers, this motherfucker is the ultimate definition of that.
David Goggins,
like the ultimate definition of that. I've had the pleasure of meeting him. He is a military veteran who now, I mean, he's literally a professional motivational speaker now. But he talks about basically everything being mental and fighting through the pain and things like that. If you want motivation, bro, David Goggins.
I'm gonna tap in.
David Goggins, certified badass motherfucker. For sure. So
bet.
Yeah, if you into that kind of stuff. When you said rap though, what kind of what artists? What you listening to? Some Dirk maybe?
Yeah, Lil Dirk, Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby, Da Baby. I bump a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
All right. So
were you always? I'm sorry. Were you always into running?
No, you're not.
What? I mean, you had two.
Bro, my man's talking about.
You had two.
I know I be cutting you off, and I shouldn't in the chat be complaining about me cutting you off, but I'm gonna cut you off because I got.
He had two, didn't he?
Y'all probably end up sparring later.
Man, I told him.
He had two. He too small. He had two. I'm sparring my man Malachi in 2 weeks when my stamina back, and then I'm coming for Rice. My man too little, man.
I hear you.
He got to spar with the girl from Cuba.
Hey, at least Cuba produces real fighters, unlike the Dominican Republic.
That's
you
true.
get what I'm saying?
Now we got a couple champions, but you're right. Cuba is definitely historically better than us. But I just wanted tips on running, man. Like, were you always a runner? And if not, like, what did you, I guess, do or tweak to continue gradually get more miles in and lower your pace, or rather speed up your pace?
I got a love-hate relationship with running.
Okay,
man.
so we in the same boat.
But I love it because it gets me right. But if I do end up running, man, I gotta run like a trail or something that's gonna keep me like I'm seeing things. If I'm just running on the treadmill,
that's the worst.
Yeah, it's just like after
Earl
10
just
minutes,
said that on his All Access. The same thing.
I gotta run and see stuff, keep my mind off of just running. Because if I'm just running in the same spot, like I get sidetracked, I get bored. Like I don't want to do it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After 10 minutes, I'm like, how far did I go? I'm like, man, I'm done with this.
Have you ever gone to Red Rock?
I haven't. That's on my
that's
list,
a trail,
though.
man.
Yeah,
you said you wanted a trail.
But
that's more like mountain climbing.
No, they run Mount
try to call it
Charleston,
hiking.
They run. Everybody run Mount Charleston. You know what I'm
but
saying?
it's cold up there.
What the fuck they got to do with
elevation.
anything? This the elevation.
Oh, man,
Yo,
I'm trying to stay in
when
the
they
heat.
get done, with that 5 mile run, and you look down to see where they started at. I don't run that shit. I be driving, next to the fight, and I get tired just to look down there. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, long way. Yeah.
That definitely is a long way. But 3 artists. If you could only listen to 3 artists for the rest of your life, who would they be?
Damn.
That's a tough question.
Right?
That's a tough question, man.
That's so forever.
So like for me, so take into consideration, how big of a catalog that they got, right? Because for me, I love Nas, but I'm like, catalog, you know what I'm saying? For me, I got Kanye, J. Cole, and Future. All right, those my 3 in English because I do listen to Spanish music as well. But but yeah, Kanye just got the hits. Cole be talking the truth, and Future, Future be talking.
He would be on one of my list of 3.
Okay,
but, him, 50 Cent, and the third one. Man, that's a tough one for that third slot. That last slot is a tough one.
My man's love him some 50.
Yeah,
50.
He get you right.
Some J.
Yeah.
J probably 2.
What about Ness? What about you though? You're 3. You can only listen to 3 artists, and don't say you can't do it, right?
Definitely Jay-Z. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my man Anuel up in there.
Well, no, I mean you listen. Okay, cool. I know you listen to English and Spanish. That's why I was like, I figured you could do.
That's what I'm saying. Jay-Z, Anuel, and then man, I don't even know who the third would be.
No clue.
Yeah, that third slot is hard.
I like Post Malone a lot, man. He make a lot of good music. People, I don't know why everybody don't fuck with Post.
Nah, I fuck with Post, but now it's like all the tattoos and
he look crazy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Him drinking beer just throws me off, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. I don't drink beer, but I don't knock people that. But it's like my man's only, and he be drinking like Bud Lights and shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he look crazy now with the tattoos, but he still make good music.
Yeah.
Still make good music, man.
Yeah, but
so Sean, you think Camboso's got a shot?
He definitely has a shot, but I got Haney winning easily. You know what I'm saying? When you put yourself in another position, that, you know what I'm saying, uncomfortable. Well, I don't want to say uncomfortable, but to put yourself in a different position to get something better, that only pushes you harder. So right now, Devin Haney, he know what risk he took to be undisputed. So
Man,
I got Devin taking that easy.
We finna go cash the check out there, man.
So where can people get the tickets for your fight? How could I watch it? Obviously, for people that don't know.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be the opening. I'm supposed to be the opening bout for the UFC Fight Pass.
Okay.
So I'm just waiting for more details. You know what I mean? But it'll definitely be streamed online. UFC Fight Pass.
UFC Fight Pass.
Nice.
And for those of you joining us on YouTube, Sean's Instagram, put that back up.
Yes, we got to change this. Why you not going by Sean Brewer?
Man, it's Gusto. My name is Sean Brewer, but Gusto, it kind of came from my dad. My dad used to wrestle, but
You got to think about it though. You a professional fighter now. They don't know you as
I
Gusto.
couldn't find you.
Yeah. The real ones know. The real the people who know.
I hear you.
Yeah, but what about the fans?
Bro, you followed me on Instagram last night. I ain't follow you back because I'm like, I didn't even click on the problem. Who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
And then
especially right now, people listening like, oh, I like this fighter. What's his name? Oh, it was Sean Brewer, but they can't find you. You got to do it back. You got to put Sean Brewer and then put Gusto where you got Sean Brewer.
I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that.
Bro, because you got like at the end of the day, you want to be seen, you want to grow, you want to get fights, you want to get signed, you want to get money.
The more of a following and presence you have, the better your negotiation is gonna be. You know that. You see Ryan Garcia out here doing all that he doing without a title because he got so many followers. But Champ, man, I want to thank you, obviously.
I appreciate y'all, man. It was an honor. It was an honor.
Yeah, no, listen, and after the fight, we're going to get you on. You a local, man. You a stable, man. We want to have you on more regularly and keep the people up to date with everything that's going on. As you get that information for the UFC Fight Pass, then we can, announce that as well. Yep. But give out that social media one last time for anybody that isn't following you.
Instagram, Gusto_2nd. And then, Facebook is Sean Brewer II. That's where you can find me at.
And on his Instagram, for those of you listening and not seeing his name on the screen, when he says a second, is Gusto_II. So GUSTO_II. Yep. So not for much longer though. Champ gonna get his Instagram fixed. We gonna get them together and you know what I'm saying. So really appreciate you coming by. Always nice to have. Well, I mean, shit, you're the first. What's the word?
Local?
No, I was gonna say from our gym, because now we
stablemate.
Yeah, now we stablemates. You know what I'm saying? Now we train out the same gym. So definitely appreciate it. We'll have you back on, of course, whether it be right before or right after your next fight, and just gotta continue to grow and build and keep making it happen, champ. So appreciate it.
We on it.
We will take an intermission, right?
Take this quick picture with you, and we'll come back.
Let's do it.
Patreon questions.
Yes, we do have questions from the people.
Okay.
I got Dual Ingram in Compton says, in the past, former NFL players gathered and created a class action lawsuit against the NFL for concussion. I've seen a few boxers do the same after serious brain injuries and actually win. What do you think is preventing every boxer from suing sanctioning bodies? Also, do you think there is enough being done to protect boxers that haven't made it to the big stage yet financially and medically, aka the Muhammad Ali Act seems a bit antiquated?
Man, he asked a bunch of questions all in one.
Yeah, so the first one is, why do you think fighters are not suing sanctioning bodies more? I mean, Dillian White did. Who else?
Man, I ain't even know. I mean,
there's a few out there, big names too. Yeah. Trout sued the WBA.
That stuff I ain't even know about.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's a few out there.
In this sport, that's what comes with it. So I mean, for me, shit, it pushes me to work more on my defense. You know what I'm saying? Not get hit. That's the art of it. Hit and not get hit. You know what I mean? So that's what comes with the sport. But if you're gonna complain about getting hit in a concussion and stuff, then I think you shouldn't do it. Stay away from it.
For sure. I got James Valdez from San Antonio, Texas. He says, does Tank really have explosive punching power in his hands?
Hell yeah. That man is strong. And it's crazy because some of the shots you don't even see it coming, and that's the one that hurt the most.
Yeah. Really quick, Ness, just because you did bring up Tank, and you mentioned Brock Jarvis earlier.
Yeah.
20-0.
He signed to Eddie.
20-0, 18 KOs, signed to Mr. Eddie Hearn. So yeah, I'm looking at it. It seems like this motherfucker just destroying everybody.
You see him working, man. Hey, tough.
Yeah, man. 18 KO. That's a 90% knockout percentage.
Mm-hmm.
Knockout percentage. We got any more Patreon questions?
We sure do. We got Ruin a 504 New Orleans says, any word on who you will be facing on the Detroit card? You kind of answered that. You don't know yet.
Yeah, not yet.
We got.
I'm sorry. I just saw a comment in the chat that's so fucking hilarious.
What they say?
They said that you Pop Smoke little cousin, and I turned and look at you. And
Hey, that's crazy. That's loud.
You do that. You do got that little Pop Smoke.
I turned that on. I'm like, oh shit.
I take that.
Yo, we might need a short made of that, like him with Pop Smoke.
Yo, rest in peace, Pop Smoke, for sure, man. But go ahead, Patreon question, my bad.
No, that was good. Young Tigre says, more exciting fight this weekend, GGG versus Murata or Tagao versus Garcia?
Garcia.
Oh, wow. You think that's going to be more exciting than Murata versus Triple G?
Everybody want to see what Garcia going to come with, from him switching trainers and him coming back from the layoff. Everybody want to see what he's coming with. True. You know what I mean? So
that is true.
Yo, I
guess I'm just down on him already, that I'm not feeling that.
I got a friend driving like 7 hours to go to that fight.
Wow.
Because he was in Texas.
Where's the love? That is love.
This
right
motherfucker
there.
crazy. He hits me this morning. He's in Texas, and he like, fuck it. I just bought tickets. He just moved to Texas, and he like, fuck it. I bought a ticket. And he hit me like, you going on? Fuck no, I ain't. Fuck no, I ain't going to that shit. But he was like, yeah, bro. And then he said he bought the tickets, he said he thought the fight was in Dallas. The shit's in San Antonio.
Wow.
And didn't realize it till after he bought the tickets. But
and that's what? How many hours from?
Well, Dallas to San Antonio is about 2.5, 3 hours. But he's in a small town. I don't know the name of that's funny. I don't know. It's a good card though.
Yeah,
I will give him
my
that.
homie fighting on it. Shane Mosley.
Yeah, Shane Mosley.
Rosado.
He fighting Rosado.
Yeah.
And then
tough fight.
Was it Marlon Esparza or is it?
She's on the card too.
Marlon Esparza's on the card as well. So Ryan, it seemed like you had something to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say, forget all that. The reason that's gonna be the most exciting card is because we about to see Drunken Style in the fit.
That's right.
Yo, that shit's funny. We had Emmanuel to go on the show last week, right? The guy
fighting Ryan.
Yep.
And I don't know, you familiar with Emmanuel Augustus?
Yeah, I know, man.
Okay. So he asked us, what round you want me to do the Drunken Master? He's like, you give me a round, whatever round you want, I'm going to do it. You watch. And if I don't do it, you call me out after that.
Hey, I'm looking forward to that. Cause I ain't seen nobody really impressed. Doing the impersonation of Emmanuel Augustus.
Yo, I was hoping you would say a lower round, because in the back of my head, I'm like, I don't know that he makes it to see the 5th round. I was hoping you say a lower round, but what else we got now?
Steve in the UK says, hey champ, thanks for coming on the show. As you're in Vegas, have you gotten a chance to spar with Nonito Donaire, who you got in a rematch with Inoue?
Hey,
who is one of your favorite fighters? Thanks for coming on the show, Steve in the UK.
To get in the ring with Nonito Donaire, that is on my list of goals. Like I've been he used to train at Bones too. I think he had DLX now. But man, if I can get in the ring with him.
That's DLX's where Cunningham and Darren used to train. And
a lot of fighters have trained there.
But yeah,
I've been a DLX. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's just like
I ain't been there yet.
I think it's like, is there such thing as like too nice of a gym?
I understand what you're saying when you
like. I just feel like when you go in there, you too comfortable.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying. I go in Bones, I'm hot.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying. I'm like, fuck it. I'm already breaking out a sweat.
Motherfuckers in here working.
Yeah, DLX. People get in work. Don't get it twisted. But it's just a nice, upscale boxing gym.
I know what you're saying. Like if you going to a gym, like if it's too clean, you don't feel.
Let me tell you, I went into DLX. I always forget her name. The lady that runs it.
Champ.
Yo, she offered me cucumber water.
Oh,
like if you go into a boxing,
go to the bathroom,
that's cool. But if you walk into a boxing gym that is offering complimentary cucumber water, you get what I'm saying? It's probably too nice of a spot.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But what you got, champ?
I was going to tell him that Angelo Leo just got work with Nonito yesterday.
Yeah, yep. I seen that. If I could get in that circle, man.
We have. You know what? Nonito may be listening. Nonito tunes into the show a lot.
Okay.
A lot. So You know, he may be listening, whether it's him or Rachel. Shout out to the both of them.
If they are, please check your DMs because they wanted to come into the studio and they haven't even checked that message.
They know me though. They probably don't know me, but they definitely seen my face before. I've been around them a couple times. So
okay. Do we have any more not super chats? I know we have those.
Whoa! See, that's why when you start working out, it's coming out. All that garbage coming out. I think that's it. Let me refresh. That is it. We're gonna take this intermission and come right back after this picture with Mr. Brewer. Appreciate you once again for jumping on the show. And thank everybody for tuning in. We'll be right back to take more callers. You know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline.
Wow.
12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people? Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit, stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuss, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
Jesus' name.
Without y'all, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish, Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida. Tree, the Incredible, straight out the ATL. James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Let's go!
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and French fries, breakfast of champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C, Y, E.
California.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2 division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
Yo. Welcome back to the show.
We back.
We're back.
Do want to get to a couple super chats that we missed while we had Sean Brewer on the show. Were you caught up
on the Soupies? Yeah,
okay.
I'm pretty sure the last one I had was Texas Bulldog Boxing. Where you at?
Okay, so Matt Bent 100 with the super chat. Shout out to you. Says Lubin topples the towering inferno. He tumbles and burns. I like
Shout out. I like that.
I like that.
I like the way he put that together there. All right. On the phone lines, it's looking like we have in the 402. Oh, we went to Stonebone. All right. So then who's on Discord?
We have King Born. They've been waiting for a hot minute.
Oh, are you there waiting for a hot minute?
Brooklyn Jew is coming through your town.
Let's get to it.
When you see old dirty bastards in a position like that, then you know that I'm getting ready to bust your...
I love my TVV, comrades.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Listen, man.
What?
Goddamn slight of crime, goddamn South Shane. That's all I need, and I'm good.
SDS Promotions.
Hey, yo, y'all hear me, right? Y'all hear me?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I got this Discord down. Listen, man, love my TBV comrades, love my TBV live chat comrades. This is King Born Observations. Let's get to it, man. Yo, that Savannah Marshall, that gotta be the top 3 knockouts of the year so far. When she caught her with that hook, yo, before she dropped, she already had her arms crossed like she was in a coffin. Word is born. Listen, man, let me break this Sebastian. Let me break down Fundora for you, right? Fun means to have fun. Dora means like Dora the Explorer, to go explore, right? We all know that. So with Sebastian Fundora, I want someone to tell me how the hell Lubin wants to have fun to try to go exploring around an 80-inch reach and a 6-inch, 6'7" height with sneakers on, with them sneakers on, right? And while he want to go exploring, have fun with a guy that loves to bang on the inside. I got Fundora destroying Lubin. It's going to happen. I know I got everybody mad. Ness, don't diss me. Don't diss us. Let's hype this shit up. It's going to be crazy. And Triple G, I want to see what he could do against the Toyota Corolla, man. I want to see what he's going to do against Murata. Because if Triple G look good, I want Triple G against Charlo. I want Triple G against Andrade. Hell, you can put Ammo Williams. You know what I mean? Don't forget Ammo Williams, up and coming 160 boy. So like I said, man.
He fighting Cordell.
Huh?
Ammo fighting Cordell Booker now.
Oh, so look. I just need Triple G there to look good, and it's going to be real interesting, y'all. So like I said, Ness Vegas, keep doing your thing. Yo, Ness, I got to get at you with these hats shit, man. Listen, when we come there for Boxing Appreciation Night, it's called the TBV, the Boxing Voice Convention. You go to the convention, you get free hats and free shirts. You know what I mean? That's what we doing here. Sebastian Fundora, Spider Crab. Let's go. Peace.
All right. Who else is up on Skype?
We got Big Fish Vega.
Big Fish Vega.
Let the little fish go so that we can catch the big fish later.
I'm the big dog at the welterweight division.
WBC and IBF welterweight champion of the world.
At the end of the day, I'm a way better fighter than Terrence Crawford.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Me and Terrence Crawford on this side of the street.
We clean our side of the street, then we coming after Crawford.
60-40 or 70-30, whatever we give.
Say something else. Say something else.
Big Fish Vega.
Big Fish Mafia. It ain't a movement, it's a lifestyle.
SDS Promotions.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, man. Shout out to SDS Promotions, Big Fish Mafia, and Bill Haney, man. I'm excited for this weekend's fight. Man, I've been a fan of Lubin for a while, man, since he signed with Iron Mike Promotions. He probably could have stayed amateur and got us a medal. But, we're here now. He got that one loss, but he's been looking, real solid, been boxing a lot more. Fundora, his measurements, it's going to make it a tough fight. I think if Lubin stays patient, kind of works from the body up, and is able to start landing that left hand, create those openings, I'm hoping he can hurt Fundora. And I don't see a knockout, but definitely a decision win. But Fundora is dangerous. Like I said, him being 6'5", 6'6", him fighting on the inside like he was born in there, with that volume he brings. I'm hoping for a good fight, man. That card's pretty decent. I also got Sergio Garcia upsetting Tony Harrison. I mean, isn't Harrison being trained by his brother, right? Who's not even in boxing?
No, I mean, his brother was always there. His brother is the head trainer to Alicia Bumgardner. Obviously, with his father passing away, his brother took that role, the head trainer role. But Garcia is actually a huge favorite, huge favorite.
I'm surprised him being a huge favorite. I mean, I thought he beat Fundora. He had him backpedaling for most of those rounds, but they did give it to Fundora. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Sorry about that misinformation about Harrison.
Oh, no.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, obviously with the passing of his father, his brother has stepped up. But yeah, they got Garcia minus 500, and they got Tony Harrison at plus 350. So
that's pretty big. And just a special shout out to my boy Danny Rolone. He's going to be running cut man for Lubin, and he just, if you look on Ammo Williams' Instagram, he was working pads with him. So much love to that whole squad, man. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
All right, we got a cash app here from Hawk who says, Ness, I got Ryan by knockout.
Yeah, I think I feel like most of the public would agree, right?
Mm-hmm.
And most of the public would agree. But who else we got? Who next?
We got Majimbe.
Majimbe, what up?
What's good? What's good? How you guys doing? Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I really don't got much to add, man. I'm not sure who I'm going for, Fundora or Lubin. I'm undecided. I think Lubin does have a chance of getting the knockout, even though he's been very tentative in the last couple fights. But you got to give it to him. I mean, this is probably the youngest boxer that has a comeback story already. So, he's a hard worker, you could tell. But yeah, man, just on the Cuba pro boxing news, I'm very, very excited. Obviously, I feel a certain type of way because, just because of where I'm from. And I know everybody's talking about Andy Cruz and how excited they are to see Andy Cruz. And he might be the best out of the bunch, but there's two guys that I think everybody should be looking out for. Arlen Lopez, who's a light heavyweight. I mean, the guy has dominated that division for, 6 years now, probably, I think. And Croniel Iglesias, he's 30, he should be 33 because he was 32 last year during the Olympics. Both guys, multiple gold medalists. Croniel obviously is a little older, but I would love to see him in there with boots. I would love to see that fight. But yeah, man, I think we're gonna have a lot of great fights just coming out of that part of the world, man. These guys are no jokes. I think that it's the best boxing school in the world. Yeah, man. So I'm excited.
Yo, what's the Cuban's name? Is it Andy? What's his name? What's the Cuban that beat Keyshawn?
Andy Cruz.
Andy Cruz. Almost said
you seen Shakur? Somebody was taking shots, not shots, but like they try to say something slick, like, "Yo, now you could get to fight him or spar him," and he's like, "Are they gonna let him in the country or something like that?" I think he said.
So he must have known something, because during the Olympics, he has said that that's the one guy that he wants to spar. He wants to see how he does against. This is Shakur. So he must have known. This must have been going talks with the government. I'm sure Top Rank probably has, sent their suitors down there to have conversations and get wet some pockets and all that other good stuff. But something tells me that they had this planned, and I'm sure he's going to end up on Top Rank, like most of these guys probably will. Yeah, man. But that's pretty much all I got. Danny, who's your top three Spanish? Because you said your top three in English.
Yeah, bro. My top three in Spanish: Antonio Aguilar.
Okay. Yes.
Chente Fernandez. And I grew up on the old stuff, bro. I grew up, with my father, my grandfather. I grew up on the old stuff. So those two for sure. Rest in peace to both of them. And then I'm big on Fuerza Regida. So, some new shit.
No Lenin Ramirez, no Cristian Nodal.
Nah, bro. Nah, I could listen to Antonio and Vicente all day. And now, right now, for the last couple years, I've been really big on Fuerza Regida. So, yeah, bro, those would be my three in Spanish. And that's just Mexican. That's just Mexican. I listen to the Bad Bunnies and the Anuels and the Osunas and the Mike Towers of the world too. But yeah, man, those would be my three off the top of my head.
Not a bad list, brother. Not a bad list. I thought you were gonna go with some other shit. So
Who'd you think I was gonna go with? I'm just curious.
I don't know, something crazy, something nobody has ever heard of.
Nah.
Is what I thought. Yeah,
Nah.
that's a good list.
Appreciate it.
All right,
Appreciate
guys.
it. All right, brother. Thank you.
All right.
We do have Brandon Lynn celebrating membership now 14 months at the champ level.
Shout out to the champ.
Shout out to Brandon, who says, "Not that I am hoping for this, but how much viral traffic do you think TBV gets if Ryan KOs Emmanuel to go in the 5th round in the midst of doing his drunken master impression?"
I don't know. I think maybe we get playbacks. I don't know about viral. Hopefully the short can go viral of him saying it,
Right.
that Jemmy created. Maybe we shall see. Michael in Denver.
What's going on, lad?
What's up?
60 seconds. Yo, Danny has the absolute worst taste in fucking music. Like, it's absolutely deplorable.
What's wrong with my music?
Like, you just listen to absolute shit. Also, has anyone played?
All right, go. I'm listening.
Well, that's it, mate. You just look like him.
I look like who?
You've got the beard in it.
I didn't hear
What's
you.
your favourite music, Danny?
Kanye, J. Cole, and Future. If I had to list my top 3,
Yeah, absolute shit, mate.
All right.
Who's this? Todd again?
All right. Are you gonna talk boxing or?
No. 10 seconds. It's Todd.
Okay.
Todd is Michael, isn't it? Todd's not Michael?
No, great. My
Uh,
name's Ari.
Oh, Ari. Okay.
Ari.
All right.
I don't have you down as Ari. I have you down as Michael from Denver.
No,
Hey, Austin.
that's not my name.
Next caller, bro.
All right, Ari. I got you. We'll see.
All right. Up next on Discord, we got Info Joe.
We'll see. I could have sworn.
What type of weird shit was that, yo?
He doesn't like your music, bro.
Because there ain't
No show without Info Joe.
Are you ready for our next bout? Let me hear you.
Shout out to the boxing god.
It's showtime.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Fight starts now. Give the fans a show and let your hands go.
SDS Promotions.
Puff Puff Pastries on IG. Satisfy that cannabis-infused sweet tooth.
You, Joe. I'm going to take this time to go ahead and remind you guys that Friday, the Ring Magazine affiliated Cynthia Conti will be joining us here on panel to call the live fights from Mexico. And she's going to be having a drinking contest with Danny Alvarez, who she claims she can drink more than. So join us right here at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 10 o'clock Eastern, for another edition of the Low Blow Show, live crazy fight chats, done like no other, only right here on TBV. You can't find these anywhere else, as they're very afraid to stream them, allegedly. That's what we're being told, you know what I mean? I'm going to go to this caller in Boston, since we just ain't doing nothing. Who's that? Boston.
While you find that, just want to remind all of our listeners who, unlike Ness,
new caller,
do watch other sports.
Oh.
And happen to be T-Mobile users.
Why?
It is Tuesday.
Oh.
Go get that MLB TV for free.
What is that?
You get to pick, or you get to watch, basically, it's the all access, basically, of baseball. They show all the different games and whatnot across
What else they give on Tuesdays that's not for people that watch foosball?
T-Mobile does. Sometimes they'll do like gas, right?
Ooh,
so the
half price gas?
Nah, it'll be like 5 cents off each gallon or some shit. You know, right here I'm looking there.
What you got for us today?
10 cents. I got the MLB pass.
But they ain't no lunch for us today. No smoothie shake discount.
I have some chicken in the refrigerator.
Nah.
From our chicken spot yesterday.
Nah.
Okay.
That chicken spot pretty expensive. Vegas pretty expensive, man.
I don't think it's expensive. Like we paid what, $20?
Bruh, half a chicken was like $17.
We paid like $20.
I mean, that was a whole chicken. That was a whole chicken for like $17. I feel like that's
we got the sides, drink, you know. That was
No. I'm just saying that, like on the board, like half chicken was like $17 without the sides and the drink. You paid more for sides and drink.
I didn't. It came included when I ordered my whole chicken.
I'm just saying, if you check your overall, what you paid them, did you use your card?
Yeah.
All right, check your thing. I'm going to go to this one, 443, new caller, Baltimore. What up?
Yeah, I wanted to give my take on the Fundora and the Lubin fight, if I can. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's going to be an exciting fight. I like Lubin. If I'm a bet on it. I'm going to place a wager. I'm betting on Lubin. I got Garcia in his fight for the TKO. I think Triple G is going to lose in his fight. And the odds on that is pretty good. So let me know what you guys think about the Triple G losing and betting on that fight. What's my chances of winning?
I mean, listen, it's worth a bet. Danny's picking Ryota Marotta.
I indeed am picking a Toyota Corolla.
So, it's definitely worth an opportunity. We got AMG Oklahoma.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just it's still gonna be a tough fight for Lubin and Fundora, but I think I got Fundora. I just see Lubin. Obviously, he's got to close the distance, and Fundora is decent on the inside. So I don't know. I seen him maybe getting caught with an uppercut or something. So I'm gonna try to parlay that with something. I'm not sure with what yet. Actually, my bookie's bugging, man. They got no fights for the fights on the 9th. What the fuck's up with that?
Yeah.
I didn't see anything there.
Yeah, man. We were saying the same shit earlier.
Fuck. And then I'm also gonna sprinkle a little something on Ryota Marotta. I got him beating Triple G. I'm just hoping Triple G gets old overnight, and yeah, I want him to win. I don't want that fight with Canelo, so I got to root for my boy from Japan. So that's all I got.
All right, we got a $25 cash app from Hawk in Maryland, who is sending us $25 for his TBV hat. As you can see, I just didn't want to have too many accessories on. You know what I'm saying? I feel like glasses, hat, headphones, fucking too much. But you see the official tissue hat. You can't get this anywhere else. Only right here in studio. Ryan is shipping out. He's literally looking for boxes now. We're trying to get the first order out. And yeah, if you want yours, you know what you got to do. Send a $25 cash app to SGTO with your address and your first and last name, Hawk, because you ain't send no first and last name. We can't just put Hawk on the box. Because then if you don't get it, then what?
Then
post office man needs something to find you by. All right, we got James Payne, Lethal in the building.
James Payne is my name, partner, how about you? Standing on my property and I'm gonna see about you. If I come out on my porch, I see you chilling in your wheel. Boy, I hope you know somebody better be waiting on the pitch. James Payne, baby, see me pissing on the post. If we're playing basketball, you might see me in the post.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Buenos dias. And it's me, checking in from the great state of Tennessee. It's your boy, James, Payne, Mr. Lethal himself. And like I know, the best part of waking up, the slogan from the 80s, man, TBV in my cup, man. Shout out to the TBV alumni made that slogan world famous. It's a rainy day here in Tennessee, and we still out here on the blue collar grind. And I was just gonna give my midweek fight predictions, or early to midweek fight predictions. I'm gonna go with Harrison over Garcia. That's pretty much a layup. I'm hoping Harrison can recover and look good in this contest. Last showing wasn't so good, so I'm rooting for him to get back on track. I'm going with Michaela Mayer against Han. I really like to see Michaela fight. I like her skill set. I like the tools that she brings, and I hope she can be impressive this weekend. I'm going Esparza, of course, against I think it's Fujiaka. Also against that Lubin Fundora, man. I'm on the fence, man, 50-50, man. I really am thinking that Lubin can get it done against Fundora on a counter opportunity, considering Fundora gives up that size and height advantage. But then I got to side with my boxing brother, King Born, man, and I'm gonna roll with the Spider Crab, man. Spider Crab Mafia, man. I'm going Garcia over to go, although I would like to see Garcia, slip and fall in this one since he's playing so much with the sport that I love. And then in this GGG versus Murata, I'm gonna roll the dice and I'm gonna go with Murata, man, because I like to see Triple G gone, and gone. Last but not least, I would definitely like to give a major salute to the career of Lee Shelby, man. Thank you for giving us entertaining fights. Thank you for your contributions to this great, sweet science that we love so dearly. Dream Team for Undisputed, man. Let's start the campaign. Let's get some banners and some flyers and some flags made, man. Dream Team for Undisputed, man. Let's go DHP, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is, man. It's the illest, trillest, dopest boxing podcast in the galaxy, man. It's the third rock from the sun that you rocking out on. It was your boy James Payne Lethal checking out from the great state of Tennessee, man. Right now, I'm just Las Vegas dreaming on my blue collar grind, man. Just dreaming of Vegas, man. Just like Elvis Presley, man. Viva Las Vegas, man. Checking out.
Let's go. We got Ghost Spearfishing. Yo, been TBV fan for a whole year now, listening like a degenerate. Let's get a complete playlist of callers and host intros on Spotify. I guess something we can do. A-Dub says, hey, Ness, even though he said Hess, we need you to get Rashidi Ellis on the show to talk about new PBC deal. I've actually tried to fly them out. Then when they fucking announced without taking my invite to fly out and announce, I've tried to Zoom them and they missed my message, and we were live talking about his deal, and then he's like, oh, I just seen this. So yeah, it's gonna take some scheduling. Ryan, put a note to yourself to contact that video girl from the Wiz Khalif show. We got to get that.
I emailed her 30 minutes after you guys left yesterday.
Great. No response? She's too busy?
Well, I mean, she's traveling. You know, you got to give her a day. If she doesn't get back to me by like the end of today, then, you know.
Going to LA, that's a 45-minute flight.
She's a single mom, too.
She's a mom?
Yeah. I did that whole show over there right after this show yesterday morning. And yeah, she was talking about how
she gave me that whole Amber Rose feel. What about y'all? Like Amber Rose I mean, I guess I can't say pre because I've always seen her with the low cut. Do we remember Amber Rose with hair? But anyway, did she give you those Amber Rose vibes?
Amber Rose did not come to mind when I saw her.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
nah.
No?
I mean, like all the same.
So the body type and the skin complexion.
Well, the lips. She was way lighter than Amber Rose.
What's her Instagram? Yeah, you got that. Just text it to me so I can pull it up.
How'd she come up?
Filling your dead air. Nah, because I want him to stay on that, and then that's a plug to let everybody know that sometime in this month we should be having this lovely video vixen on. She just officially finished shooting an episode, a video with Wiz Khalifa, and that's how she came on because we're trying to get that connect to Wiz. Who's on Discord?
Swift out the 813.
Swift, what up? Swift, what up?
Check. Mic check.
1 2 1 2.
Word, man. Good morning, fellas. Good morning to the DTV community. One time for the Bucks. Hey, man, I'm I'm going with my man Lubin, man. I feel like Fundora, how you say that name, might run into something with that inside game he trying to, you know what I'm saying, imply instead of using his length, you know what I'm saying, and reach. So I feel like he gonna get caught with some sticky shit. Get caught with a sticky pole, you know what I'm saying, on side of the head, maybe go down for the fight, make Lubin look good, maybe some money. You know what I'm saying? I'm also pulling for Harrison. You know what I'm saying?
Dead zone. And we ain't talking to at. Well, alrighty then. Who next?
Info Joe.
Oh, we still ain't go to Joe?
We went to Info Joe.
But he ain't never talked.
He never talked, so we can throw him back in.
He never talky. What's up, Joe? Joe.
Yo, you hear me?
We hear you.
All right, man. Hey, man, this is the voice of the people. There is no equal. Hit the thumbs up. Shout out to the whole TBV community. Yo, the boxing gods has blessed us this month, man. I'm excited for the whole month. And it was this weekend, man. They have really blessed us, man. Put me down for Fundora. Dora the Explorer ain't gonna do shit. Sorry, my East Coast brother, King Born. Put me down for Lubin. I got Lubin clipping Fundora, late stoppage. Put me down for Garcia. Put me down for super bad Tony Harrison.
He fighting Garcia. Hold on, you saying Ryan Garcia or Sergio Garcia?
Ryan.
Okay.
Ryan, yeah. Put me down for super bad. I hope he can bounce back. And who else we got this weekend?
We got Michaela Mayer. She's fighting Han. We got Triple G.
Give me that one.
So you got Mayer.
I got Mayer, and put me down for Triple G. I'm not real high on Murata, man. Toyota Morola. I'm not real high on him, man. I think Triple G still has a little left in the tank to stop him too. Ness, are we going to ever get back to doing the immediate reaction, man, right after a fight? Like this weekend, that'd be tight, man.
I mean, we haven't been doing immediate reaction because we've been doing live fight chat, so we actually live for the immediate and the fight. That's all.
Okay. No, I used to love, man, how the callers call in right after the fight, man. We get our reaction. You know what I'm saying? Instead of Sunday. You know, we also do it Sunday. And can we get back, man, to traditional, man, picks and somebody eating crow on Sundays, man?
Yeah, I mean, we got plenty of help now. So Ryan could be the guy that, you know, makes the list to give it on Sundays. But, you know, you guys got to call in and make your picks on Thursdays, man. A lot of these guys ain't making them picks.
Yeah. I'm going to go back to tradition, man. These guys be making all these bogus picks, man, but don't be eating no crow on Sunday. Let's see who the truth. We might need to bring back the Pick'em League as well. This is just to keep people in check and see who's the real boxing fan, knowledgeable, you know, fan out there. But that's all I got, man. Everybody have a blessed, no stress day. Los Angeles in the building, stand up. It ain't raining out here. We getting a little sun today. Lucky you on the West Coast, Ness.
Word.
Peace.
Later, brother. Thank you for calling in. Is that everyone? It sure is. Well, I'm your host, Nestor Gibbs. Find me right here tomorrow doing the same damn thing at the same damn time. And yeah, we'll be back.
I'm your co-host, Ringwalk Danny Alvarez. You can follow me on all platforms at Ringwalk Danny, Instagram, Twitter, and now TikTok.
Yeah, I'm on TikTok as well, and you can catch me at Nestor Gibbs, Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. Arrivederci until the next one.